Yo, 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 what up? Happy Friday. We got them two picks, y'all. We're going to talk about it right after this. I don't know where the other guys are, but I wanted to get it started for y'all. So let's go.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But
What up, what up, what up? T-Bell should be hitting me up or tapping in very shortly. I thought Zoe was coming too, but it's all good. We'll get this started. Hey, we got two picks. It's about to go down this offseason. Now, me personally, what up, TB?
What's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How you feeling?
I'm doing all right. Feeling a lot better since we got rid of Kirk and we got these draft choices.
Hell yeah, Quasey's making moves now. Now, for me, I don't think a move like that happens if we're not trying to trade up. What up, Larry Allen?
I think they've already talked to the Patriots.
I think so too.
Yeah,
I think they got a deal in place.
Yeah, they've already talked to the Patriots. So the Patriots are what, 3?
Yeah.
Okay, so the question is the Bears. Are they taking Caleb? What are they doing with Justin?
What up, Angel?
You know?
Yeah. I mean, shit. I would like to see Justin. I would like to see Justin go to the Patriots.
Yeah, the Patriots need a quarterback. They do. They need a quarterback badly.
Shit, send Justin to the Patriots. Maybe that's what we're waiting on.
Hell,
No. I'm saying let's have some big balls and make some huge moves. Let's trade JJ, the Cardinals, for their 4th, 2nd, and 3rd round picks this year. Boom. Then you can probably get your quarterback and Marvin Harrison Jr. and recoup some 2nd and 3rd round picks and pick up someone like Sweat on the D line. And then next year, you have so much cap space, you buy a defense. You buy whatever position you want, and you're instant contenders. Now that would be a ballsy move.
And the funny thing is, Arizona might take that trade because they're dumb enough. They got a new front office. They got a new front office. They have no idea what they're doing. They might take that deal.
I just don't understand why there must be a lot of Viking fans heavily invested in JJ jerseys because they make him out to like he's some god, like he's head above shoulders better than everybody else.
You know what it is? It's people that jump online and talk smack. They don't know the game of football, but they know their team, their local team, has a star player. That's all they know. They don't know the history of the team. They don't know anything about the team. They just know they got this really great wide receiver. But guess what? You can't build a championship team around a wide receiver.
But if you look at CD Lamb's career stats, very comparable to Justin Jefferson. If you compare what Lamar Chase has done in his first 4 years to Justin Jefferson's first year, very comparative. You look at some rookies that came in.
They play in an era where throwing the football is, I mean, these numbers ain't nothing. These numbers he's putting up are common numbers. You can't play pass defense anymore.
That's why I'm saying it. I'm just confused why people are like, you can't get rid of it. You can pick. I mean, if you could unload JJ for what I said and pick up Marvin Harrison Jr. on a rookie contract and your QB and have that much money to go fill needs next year with any position you want. You want to get rid of Bradbury? Let's go out there and get the best center. Let's go out there and get some good defensive tackle. Let's go out there and get the best cornerback in the draft or the free agency. You could just instantly build a team
Oh,
and
Brad,
not lose much draft capital with this trade we had.
well, Bradbury's gone this year because he's just garbage. He's gone. The thing is with JJ, you could kind of drag this out because guess what? You got him for 2 more years or a year or another year after this.
Well, they can franchise tag him, right?
Yeah, and if they do unload him, he's got that 5th year option, which they'll exercise. And then after that 5th year, they could franchise him. But I think
5th-year option. 5th-year option is this year, right?
Yeah.
Is it this year or next year?
This year.
This is his last year.
Yeah.
We got him in what, 20?
Yeah, he's played 4 seasons already.
4 seasons. This is the last year of his rookie contract.
Yeah.
Yes, the 5th
Then
year option.
next year is his option year.
No, I think
5th year.
Isn't a rookie contract 4 years, but a first round
with the 5th year option.
Yeah. So this would be the 5th year option.
This is the 5th year. Yeah, there's a 5th year option. So they're going to have to make up a decision, and they could always franchise him too. But he wants Tyreek Hill money. He wants more than Tyreek Hill. He wants damn near $40 million a year.
Yeah, and so does CD Lamb. And I think Cowboys and Vikings are both looking at each other. What are you going to do? Because I think most teams know that the wide receiver position isn't that valuable. Isn't that valuable?
You know what it is? It's oversaturated. Especially in today's game of football. Guess what? We thought we'd never find another receiver outside of Randy Moss.
Yeah,
but we did.
These kids are coming in today so polished route runners. They're day one ready. There's every year in the draft, there's probably 10, 12 guys that are starter ready.
And that's because of the way football is nowadays. Basically, the money that you would give a running back now, you're giving to a third, or basically you're giving it to a slot wide receiver.
And what I was trying to explain to people is, let's be on the cutting edge. Teams that win championships a lot of time, it's about having the right personnel, but it's also like being the first one to crack the code, the 46 defense, the Tampa 2.
What up, Tammy?
Teams that learned how to, and like, there's going to be teams that figure out that the wide receiver position isn't as valued as people think. And they're the ones that are going to be the flourish ones. And then there's teams that are going to be behind the times, which I hope ain't the Vikings, where they're sitting on these huge contracts saying, boy, this obviously isn't the way to go anymore. That's what I'm worried about. And people just
the only ones that would be on board with keeping JJ would be the Wilfs, because JJ puts eyes on the product.
Well, a lot of Viking fans, because they call me fucking nuts.
A lot of these Viking fans don't even know what the hell. A lot of these Viking fans are Kirk fans. Trust me. They're not good. I know Viking fans that are done cheering for the Vikings because Kirk.
What up, nephew?
So what's up, nephew? So I mean, you know what? If you know football, if you know the sport, you know that those that know football, like in our age bracket,
we got Mitch in the building.
Football, when it comes to football, you want to build the trenches. Bottom line. If you don't build the trenches, it don't matter who's playing quarterback, wide receiver, it don't matter. If you if you don't build the trenches, you're screwed. Fran Tarkenton even said that. He said that on the radio today.
So Yogi, what's your feelings on that? If the Vikings made a trade like that to the Cardinals,
I would be okay with it in a heartbeat. But this is what I think is going to happen, and I just posted it on the screen. I think if Kwesi was going to draft a defensive lineman or edge rusher at pick 11 and get a quarterback at pick 23, I think he would have waited until draft day to make that move to get back into the first round to get like a Penix or Bo Nix or something. By him doing it now, I feel they're making that move to move up to get a quarterback. So this is what I did in my mock.
Why did you take Jaden Daniels over Drake May and JJ McCarthy?
Because Jaden Daniels is better than Drake May and JJ McCarthy, in my opinion.
So you trust KOC with Jaden Daniels?
Yeah.
Well, is
Really?
maybe a reason they might have had this planned out already, and that's why they got the one guy for the quarterback coach that
They want Drake. They want Drake May.
he has a history with Drake May, right?
Yeah, they want Drake May.
And that's what I'm sad about.
The games I saw Drake May, I wasn't very impressed. I'm going to be honest with you. He didn't wow me. I just was like, okay, this guy's just basically average.
For me, anybody but JJ McCarthy. Moving up to like 5 or something to get him, I think is.
If you're going to have JJ, you got to have a running game. That's the thing. You got to be able to run the ball with JJ. You can't rely on his arm to carry you.
I mean, everybody said, look what he's done in college. He won. I said, so did Trent Dilfer. Does that make him a great quarterback? So did Jim McMahon. Does that make him a good quarterback? No. He's a game man.
Jim McMahon could party his ass off, though. Jim McMahon, if I was going to go drinking with somebody, it's Jim all day.
So I'm hoping the Commanders pick Drake May.
Well, okay, who do you got going 1? Caleb?
If Caleb goes 1, I need the Commanders to. If we move up to the 3 spot, I need the Commanders to pick Drake May.
Commanders might shock us and take Jaden.
I know.
So what do the Cardinals? What do the Cardinals need?
Marvin Harrison.
All right, okay. Well, then I wouldn't trade for JJ. Then I would say
they're already the Cardinals. Be it good or not, are going to roll with Kyler.
Yeah.
They got a lot invested in them, so they're just gonna roll with them. Washington needs a quarterback. Hell, the Giants need a quarterback. Patriots need a quarterback. Denver wants a
McCarthy going to the Giants.
He actually fits the Giants. Let's just be honest. He fits the Giants. You know what, though? The fact that Saquon is gone now, that kind of hurts him. He doesn't have a running game. If he had Saquon, I would have been like, okay, perfect for him because he can rely on Saquon. But
what up, D Woods? Yo.
I just got back from Vegas. I missed all the free agency stuff.
Mm-hmm.
How are we on those 2 edge rushers we picked up?
Van Ginkel's good. Grenard is good. He's good. Van Ginkel is the one who's gonna surprise a lot of people.
Yeah,
he can play
in a good way.
Yeah,
back in January when I was doing one of my episodes, I was talking about Jonathan Greenard, and everybody was like, "Who?" When I said it was going to be a target, and Van Ginkel was another one of my targets. So when I saw those signings, I was like,
I woke up to the Grenard signing and I was shocked. I'm like, wait, 4 years?
Yeah.
And when I read that, I'm like, yeah, Kirk's gone. I knew Kirk was gone.
So basically, Kwesi fixed our issues with edge, and we don't need one in the draft, right?
Well, so far, no. I mean, these guys still got to play, but we need a defensive tackle, which is probably where they might draft somebody. All the good DTs are gone, although they did get Tillery, but Tillery's not a nose tackle. He's more of a...
Yeah, but if we make this trade to go up, we don't have another pick until the 4th round.
Yeah.
So the days of or something.
So if we trade up with the Patriots in my mock, what I had to do, I gave pick 11, pick 23, next year's first, but we got a third back this year. And with that third round pick, because it was at the beginning of the third round, guess who I was able to
you
get?
could find your D tackle.
Tavondre Sweat.
You think Sweat falls to 3?
Yeah.
You think so? I think he's a
He
second
falls to
rounder.
3.
I think he's a second rounder. Murphy goes early, but I think Sweat.
I think Braden Fisk is gonna go before him.
I'd rather have Braden Fisk, to be honest.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I like Fisk.
I think Braden Fisk and dude from
I like
Michigan.
I like Chris Jenkins a lot.
Yeah,
I like
those
Jenkins
go
too.
before Tavondre Sweat. That's why I think it's realistic that he could fall.
Is
to the
Devontae's
beginning of the
weight a
third.
problem?
That might be the
And
reason why he falls a little bit.
and his endurance? I mean,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So basically, he's basically Gilbert Brown this year because that's the same knock they had on Gilbert Brown.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I could be totally wrong. I'm hoping.
he's that big body they need. I
Yeah.
mean, he's that big body on the nose. They got to get a few more linebackers. Troy Dye signed with who? Did he go to the Chargers? Troy Dye?
I believe so.
Dye went to the Chargers.
But if you guys seen a lot of tape on Chris Jenkins, he's such a powerful. He's got great moves and feet, and he's already.
He does remind me of his dad.
I
does
just
remind me of
think
his
you're going to get a
Yes,
quality,
the Chargers.
a guy that's going to be
Chargers? Okay.
good enough to stop the run, but you're going to get a real quality pass rush up the middle from him.
That's why I like Jenkins.
Yeah, that's
I like Jenkins.
that's what I'm talking about, Jenkins. You're going to get a quality pass,
And he's got the pedigree too. So, I think he's, as they say, the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. I think that's with Chris Jenkins too.
and that opens a lot of things up when you have to worry about double teaming him. For your edges and stuff.
It's, and plus now this year the Vikings got a new D-line coach. He came on last year, but Chris Rumpf is gone. So now this guy's got it full time. So we'll see what he does. I was not a Chris Rumpf fan as far as pass rush.
Now the elephant in the room, we're still really weak at cornerback.
What up, Mafia?
Xavier Howard is still out there. He's 30, but
he's an upgrade from Evans.
He's an upgrade from Evans and, of course, Booth. I mean,
Booth is making strides. I'll give that to Booth. He's at least on the field making plays.
Well, here's my question: is he going to start a fight in training camp with Aaron Jones? Because they never finished a fight after that game last year.
Right.
So
what up, Evil? What up, D Will?
There's nothing wrong with training camp fights. Let's show some fire.
I know, but that doesn't happen in this NFL with the Vikings, especially. Everybody sings "Kumbaya" and roast marshmallows.
Well, that's one thing I like about Booth is when they got beat by the Packers, I was like, at least that guy's out there getting in a fight at the end of the game. He was pissed off.
In other words, if you can't beat them, beat their ass. Fight them.
Hey, Jones's attitude, I'm liking it. When he was in the press conference and he's
I'm going to be honest with you. I might have to give Jones another contract after this season, depending on how he does. I might have to give him another contract.
I'm not worried about the Packers. I don't even need to know who's on their team. I'm a Minnesota Viking.
Good.
I could care less. I could care less who's in that swampland known as Green Bay. I could care less.
Viking Gaming says trade the 11 and 23 pick to get JD5. I'm with that all the way. That's my dream scenario. That is my dream scenario.
And the Cardinals signed Tonga, so Tonga's gone.
Yep.
The thing is, it's really exciting. We're out opportunity. We're going to be moving up. We made this trade to get the 30 or the 23rd pick or whatever. But we lost so much draft capital, and our drafts the last 3-4 years have been so horrible that it's still we just got a lot of holes to fill, and everybody's saying, well, we got 130 next year in salary cap, but if you re-sign JJ and then Darisol's contract's coming, that's going to take up a huge chunk of that.
My guy, David Dinner in the building. What up, David? How you feeling, my guy?
How's it going,
God,
Yogi?
this guy.
How's it going?
How you feeling about the Quasey move so far and getting that second pick?
I'm liking it. Look, I've been trying to hold back on the Quasey bashings. You know, that the first draft wasn't great, but we can't necessarily say it was awful yet either. It's 90-10 probably going to be awful, right? But, you know, we give it the third year. But, I mean, he's had a tough 2.5 years. Just think about coming in here, all the challenges he had to deal with in terms of being broke, having all these old guys with long contracts. He's got us going in the right direction. This is easily his best off season. I'm having more fun. I'm having more fun in this off season than I did the 13-4 year. The 13-4 year, I got a half of a Buffalo Bills game, which was great, and I had a Josh Dobbs versus Atlanta game this year. I am feeling so good with Kirko being gone. And hey, let's face it, the best play Kirko has made for the Vikings in the last 6 years might have just happened a few days ago when he was flapping his gums at that freaking stand, right? We'll switch pick 8 and 11, okay, NFL? And by the way, the whole country's talking about us, man. We are the fucking draft right now, just so you know.
Yeah,
but if you listen to him, if you listen to the national media, you would think the Falcons are going to the Super Bowl with Kirk. They are hyping up Atlanta like there's no tomorrow. I'm like, did you guys not see the same Kirk Cousins we saw 6 years here?
Yeah.
Are you serious? You're now all of a sudden Kirk is this missing piece for the Falcons to go to the Super Bowl?
It's going to be so great to watch. You get Zimmer has a crack at him this year, and he gonna fuck Kirk up, man. And then he gets to come back here against us.
I hope that's the game opener.
That's going to be, if that's not opening the season on national TV, it's going to be week 2. Because
hey, they could do a slow burn on it. I'm cool because you know what? The longer you wait, Kirko, you know who you're going to face? Our rookie quarterback at some point. So I'm okay. I'm okay with facing him twice this year, in fact. I don't think we're making a playoff run, but I'm not going to rule it out. My whole contention the last 2-3 years, without saying it, has been we can win with any freaking quarterback because Kirko's not that good. That's been my whole premise.
What up, Nub Scratcher?
Well, and here's the thing, too. The divisions ebb and flow, right? So next year, what's up, Zoe? Next year, the NFC North could be what the NFC South was this past year. Every divisions change every year. I mean, just because Detroit won last year, they sure the hell ain't they're gonna be favored, but they sure as hell ain't probably gonna win it.
And let's talk about the division, right?
Anymore.
The best divisional years for me was growing up in the 80s, man, when the Bears were number 1 and we were number 2 and Green Bay was at the very bottom of the floor where you wiped your shoes on, right?
You missed the best years of the 70s.
Okay, I'll give you that, all right? But the point remains the same. We are about to enter a renaissance age in the division, okay? Love has shown us what the next wave quarterback is, and it's off-platform throwing. That motherfucker threw off-platform every freaking pass. I ain't never seen that before in my life. And they were just little floaters out there, and there's an open guy catching it. It's like he was throwing it to an area, and the receiver went, oh, damn, and nobody else wants the ball, I'll go get it. You know, I see that in J.J. McCarthy personally when it comes to looking at these 4 quarterbacks. But I'll take whatever quarterback KOC wants. Okay, I'm cool with that. We can buy our defense next year, guys. We're gonna have like $100 million. Go, hey, B-Flow, you want some of this money? Go shop. They kind of did it this year already.
Well, don't forget, you got to sign Darasol here next year.
Yeah, you sign Darasol and then sign JJ. You know, if he starts to
that's going to be close to 70 million.
What's his name might be asked to take a pay cut or be traded. That's Brian O'Neill.
He gonna get traded. He out of here after this year. He out of
That's
here.
Brian O'Neill.
But look at this division. The Bears have the number 1 pick and the number 9 pick. They're on the come. And if we can turn around with a young quarterback, we are going to have some fucking fun watching this division for 10
I'm not
years.
going to lie. I trust the Bears more if they had another coach and not Eberflus.
Well,
Eberflus
don't
ain't
want to be a
bad.
Bear. I don't think any quarterback wants to be a Bear
Yeah,
in their right mind, man.
Yeah, but Tony, the Bear fans are saying the same thing about the Vikings and Kevin O'Connell.
What's
They're going to wish they had Kevin O'Connell.
Every quarterback wants to come here. Every one of them rookies.
Why?
I don't blame them. Look at us historically.
Look at
KOC is like the quarterback guru, supposedly. I haven't seen it.
The jury's out on that still. But, you know,
I mean,
Warren Moon and how many quarterbacks have we had? Randall McDaniel?
Randall McDaniel was a guard, dude.
Randall Cunningham.
Hell yeah,
Randall
you damn right. Get rid of him. Shit. O'Neal got to go after this year. Bring in another tackle. Matter of fact, draft O'Neal replacement in this year's draft.
They probably will. They're definitely getting Bradbury. They're getting Bradbury's replacement, and they've already basically replaced Reisner.
I'd like
with Feeney that they just signed. So Schlappman's gone. He went to the Giants. But they
losing Reisner is no big loss.
They brought back Randall and Quisenberry.
We're getting that Miami cornerback too, I think. Howard,
yeah.
It sure looks like we're just waiting. Okay, Howard. When you
they don't have to sign. They really don't have to sign Howard till June 1st. Then they'll have more money on the cap, supposedly.
He ain't gonna be on. He ain't gonna be on there till June 1st.
He might. He's 30 years old. That's the problem.
He still can play though.
Yeah, he does. He can. And
but he can. Here's the thing, though. He can pick and choose.
He's coming to purple.
If he's as close to Brian Flores as he says he is, he's probably coming to Minnesota.
His best years were with B-Flow.
Yeah,
I mean, isn't that what it boils down to?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, Madison asked for his release because I think he wants to show that he can run in a different offense. You know, we don't know if KOC is capable of running an effective running attack. You know, we haven't really had a run game for 2 years.
Yeah, he's got to run the ball.
But can he run the ball? He does run the ball. He just doesn't run it well. So what running back would want to come here and do that? And you know, I'm hoping.
Well, you know what? They would run the ball, but guess what? They shot themselves in the foot when they re-signed Bradbury. And Reisner's not a run blocker.
You need a center, but I've been wanting to replace him through the draft for 2 years. And there's some good centers in this draft too. So
yeah,
you know, just hold off on the defense, okay? Let's get the defense next year with the pile of money, and we'll have a second-year quarterback ready to go.
Why does everybody blow off the defense?
I'm not. I want to go defense. I mean,
I want to go defense right now.
I want to go defense first.
Yeah. I want to build the defensive line and then build the offensive line.
Hey, T-Bag.
What's up?
Wait a minute.
If it was up to you, we'd draft all our defense the whole damn draft.
That would be me. That would be me, though. That would be me.
Maybe a center.
Hey, Dave, man, we getting our quarterback in the first round, man. I don't know what they talking about.
When
they
have
talking
we
nonsense.
had a better class of quarterbacks? And when have we picked this high in a time with a class this many quarterbacks, right?
I heard this. No.
No, wait a minute. No, we picked this high.
Look at the class here. The Vikings picked Dante Culpepper. 5 quarterbacks taken in the first 7 picks.
Yeah, he was pick 11.
One of them,
Denny Green was a great coach.
One of them was worth a shot.
Denny Green was a
great coach.
Yeah,
you can't really, he took Moss too.
But he also sat Culpepper for a year. Everybody else started right away. The other quarterback started right away.
Right, he did. And I agree with that. I want the quarterback, and I'll sit his ass too and go, we'll play you when you're ready. Just get comfortable. We'll win with Darnold.
Yeah.
We'll be fine. Just throw it to 18. We'll be fine.
So do you think all these quarterbacks that are hyped up are all going to be great quarterbacks?
Well, no, that would be ridiculous to think because absolutes don't
thinking
exist.
one out of the 4 or 5.
Yeah,
that's what the statistics show.
Probably are going to turn out okay, but I believe any of the 6 would be one of those 2.
I'll tell you the one that I think is not going to make it out of those quarterbacks that the Vikings got their eye on is Drake May.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bust.
Drake May.
I'm going to leave it to KOC to make his choice, because I'm not going to marry a quarterback we don't have yet.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. I got my faith in Quasey on the quarterback, man. I'm not trusting KOC. I'm trusting Quasey on the quarterback. I'm not lying to y'all.
I don't know how that
at the end of the day, look, at the end of the day,
and Hutch are
if we
definitely
draft
making
Jada
decisions
Daniels
this year,
if we get Jada Daniels and KOC can't develop Jada Daniels, KOC will be out of a job.
Dude, I think
And the
KOC
new OC
was
will.
acting the whole time about missing Kirk. Kirk, I want him back. We want him back. We love him.
You know why he said that?
It was
Because
a beautiful thing.
Kirk made his offense look good.
And well, then he went and opened his mouth, and now we're gonna get some Falcon draft picks, man.
That's cool.
Yeah,
we're not gonna get anything.
Oh, we'll get their third rounder.
I got to hear about it. I got to hear about it because my girlfriend's fan, so
every team does it. We won't get squad out of it. I don't think.
What up, y'all?
What's up, Sarah?
What up?
All it took was getting out of here. All it took was getting Kirk out of here for us to get our future.
You underwater? You break it up.
I can't hear.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, you're breaking it up, Sarah.
Sound
like
I'm
driving
or something. I don't know.
Oh, you're driving. You're always driving.
You an Uber driver?
Oh, I'm a night owl, so I do at night.
Log out and try to log back in. Man, we getting a quarterback in round 1, man. But
I'd be cool with that.
Do we
I'm
trade?
cool with that.
But look though, do we trade both first round picks to move up, or we stay put?
That's the only way you're going to get the quarterback you want is if you trade both of them.
Yep.
That's why they made the trade.
Zoe, did you hear my scenario, Zoe?
Hell no,
I want Vikings. I want Vikings. I want the Vikings also. I want the Vikings to trade JJ to the Cardinals for their number 4.
You know what I'm saying?
Their first, second, and third overall.
T-Bass, we ain't trying to hear that shit tonight, T-Bass, man.
Then
this
get your what would be wrong with getting your quarterback and Marvin Harrison Jr. and getting the second and third round
pick? I don't want no damn Marvin Harrison Jr.
He is
really why?
Man, his little bony ass.
That's a lot better,
man.
He's a little bony ass.
So you hating on Marvin? What did Marvin do to you, brother?
He's gonna be a bad man. A bad man.
What did Marvin do to you, Zoe?
He gonna be better than JJ?
Yep.
He very well could be.
Come on, man.
And
in the right system.
Want to play here, every receiver should want to play here too. We have a habit of doing that with receivers.
Man, listen here, man. Listen here, T-Bass. It's a good night to be a Vikings fan. We not about to come out here and talk about trading no JJ, man.
Here's what concerns me about your JJ5.
How much money you got in Justin Jefferson jerseys that you love this guy so much?
I got 2 of them.
Hey,
you must have spent a couple $1,000. You love him so much.
Hold up. Sign him. It takes 2 to sign. I'm just saying that if the guy doesn't want to sign, if he's going to make life difficult for us,
trade his ass.
We have an opportunity.
He just won't guarantee money. He just won't guarantee money.
Playbook, man.
Hey, man, listen here, man. Hey, listen here. Hey, T-Bass and Dave, listen. Tyreek Hill and wide receivers are signing a contract with $100 million guarantee. You are not about to guarantee me no $30 million on no 4-year deal. Like, what are we doing?
Hey,
saving money for more important positions.
So that's not my department, man. All I know is we don't have him signed right now. That's all I know.
Yeah, we don't know
money.
So, have you looked at CD Lamb's career stats? Very comparable to Justin Jefferson.
A lot of
have you looked at Lamar? Have you looked at Lamar's cases, man?
Which are coming out of
what makes this guy so fucking great? He's untouchable. What makes him so great?
Hey, yo, what's going on tonight?
JD5 has
top corn.
This man saying Lamb is better than JJ.
I worry about JD5 about, man. He's got 2 top flight receivers he was throwing to.
Who?
What do you think JJ McCarthy could have done throwing to those LSU kids? He'd have fucking tore it the hell up. So you gotta say that. And then conversely, what would JD5 be doing with the Michigan offense?
Hey, this is a great example for all the Vikings fans. Joe Burrow had the best years when he had 3 top-notch wide receivers in the NFL. We give our rookie quarterback 3 top-notch wide receivers.
Yep.
You duplicate the same thing the Bengals did.
Yep.
It's blueprint. Like
we've had 3 receivers too in the past, so that might have been during your Detroit Lion fan days when you were in high school or something. But, we'll just leave it at that for now.
Hold on, what the Lions got to do with this though? See, yo, what's going on? I should have watched it before I hopped on here. Hey, I'm just happy Danielle Hunter didn't go to the Lions.
Hey, we made a trade for Danielle for two guys.
We basically traded Danielle for Grenard.
And Grenard and the Minnesota linebacker. 2. We got
Cashman.
You right?
We went younger.
That's gonna be nice.
I know a little story about Cashman. I'm not going to put it out there, but I know a little story about him.
That's fine. He plays behind Grenier. And Grenier was happy as hell to find out that guy was coming with. It was pretty cool to watch on the Viking YouTube.
Our defense about to be lit, man. We about to be back in the thing.
Well, it's going to be better, but it's going to be lit next year when we have a second-year quarterback ready to fucking drop cock. And we go, B-Flow, here's $85 million. Do something with the defense, whatever else you need.
I ain't going to say nothing about the quarterback till I see him on the field.
Exactly.
Okay, here's the deal. You can say whatever you want about the quarterback. He's this, he's that, he did all this in college.
No.
Fuck college. You're in the pros, motherfucker. Okay. You need to step your game up. And until you get on that field, I'm not saying shit about you. I don't care.
So you don't want to get a quarterback.
Hey, Tony.
I don't care if they get a quarterback. Yeah, they need a quarterback, but he's got to prove it to me on the field.
But don't you want to enjoy
how you prove it to you
though? Again?
What do you mean, Zoe?
How you prove it to you?
I'll let you know what he's doing, like what he's doing right and what he's not doing.
But how long would it take? Because you told me on here Jordan Love wasn't nothing. I told you Jordan Love been balling.
Yeah.
Okay, Jordan. Let's see what happens when Jordan Love gets paid.
Hey, what we doing tonight?
Let's see what happens when he gets paid, Zoe. Okay? Let's see what happens when he gets paid. Let's see what happens when defenses catch up to him. Okay?
It ain't going to be our defense just yet.
We'll see what happens if he stays on this level for more than 3 years. Then I give him props. But if he has these on year, off year, on year, off year, off year, on, if he's like that, then he's basically just an average quarterback.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I hope he's a great quarterback because I want to get me a rookie quarterback this year to fucking play with him twice a year and play against Caleb Williams. We'll take all the damn quarterbacks. If Detroit had a brain, Zoe.
Okay, but here's the thing. You want to play against these quarterbacks, right?
Quarterback too.
You want to play against these quarterbacks, right?
You gotta say Zoe,
24 division right there, man.
Zoe, you get blamed for everything.
Prime time every week. Every week.
Okay, everybody, we need to lay off of Zoe. I was getting on his ass the other night, and it wasn't even intended for him, but I was yelling Zoe and talking shit over
somebody else.
And talking to somebody else. Zoe,
now,
people though.
I have a question. Do you guys agree? So, me personally, I think it has to be, if we're going to trade up, it has to be the number 3 spot and not the number 5, not the number 6.
Has to be 3.
Hey, yo, you say number 3. I say number 2.
It could be 2.
I'd be better with 2.
Drake May.
It could be 2.
Lower than 3. I mean, any higher than 3. It has to be 3 or 2.
You gotta
put that pressure on Chicago. We're playing right now, motherfuckers. We're going to 2, and good luck drafting Caleb.
Yeah,
I know what that guy's gonna do. He's gonna go. I don't want to be a Bear. I ain't gonna be a
Bear. Bringing in the quarterback coach that has ties to Drake May. That's some.
Well, then you take.
That's a little that right there. You're kind of giving away your thing right there.
Man, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm gonna tell y'all what God love. The Vikings better not trade 3 first-round picks to move up to get no damn Drake May, a North Carolina.
Very well could be, Zoe.
Could be, Zoe.
Very well could be, Zoe.
You gotta take the roll of the dice all the way, Zoe. And
you
just gotta be like, hey man, that's my quarterback. You know, until he's
hey,
Sarah, don't say it. Sarah, don't say it.
You might want to start thinking about drafting 2 defensive players in the first round too, Zoe.
What quarterback has?
If your
Spencer
I heard
quarterback
say, hey,
needs
let me
have
get JJ.
contingencies, I want one of the four. I'll take any of the four up there.
Who are the four? Who are your four?
My four: JJ McCarthy, Drake May, JD5, and Caleb Williams. I won't
Yeah,
take
that's the
any of the
four.
four. Now, the
That's the
one that
four.
worries me the most out of the four is JD5 because he threw to what'll be a number 8 pick in the draft this year and a number 16 pick on the other side of the ball. You know, he had 2 receivers. And we're Viking fans, right? We know when you have receivers, goddamn, any quarterback can look good. My whole premise.
I ain't gonna lie to
Kirko looked
y'all, man.
good.
I'm not
Jim
gonna lie to
McMahon
y'all.
looked good. Randall Cunningham looked good.
Who did Jim McMahon
Gordon
look good
looked
with?
good.
Oh, Anthony Carter and Chris Carter. Okay.
Man,
But look,
Spencer
I ain't gonna lie to
Rattler
y'all.
will look good.
Who?
Sarah, why did you go
Brett
there?
Favre looked good.
Who she
Spencer
say?
Rattler will look good.
Man, we better not drag up there on Spencer Rattler, man. If we did all this, get 2 first-round draft picks and end up with a damn Spencer Rattler, what are we really doing?
So you'll be okay with May as opposed to Rattler, right?
I don't want no damn Drake May.
Man, see, you got to stop with that because now if Drake May plays well, it's going to be a thing about you having to be right over just rooting for your team.
Shit,
So-
I'm
what-
okay
what-
being wrong. I'm okay being wrong. Shit, ain't
You
shit
sure
wrong
about
with that?
that?
Yeah.
So what
Okay.
what
When last time
quarterback?
was I wrong?
I
Which
don't
one
want
of these
85,
4
I'm worried about
quarterbacks?
the most out of the 4
Which one of these 4 quarterbacks has the most Kirk Cousins physical characteristics? And it's probably Drake May,
Penix.
in which Kevin O'Connell won. He
Yeah,
wants a guy.
yeah, but all I'm saying is I'd rather draft Michael Penix at 11 or 23 than
Yep.
moving up and getting a damn Drake. Drake May got poor pocket present. Hey, y'all seen him in the pocket when the pockets collapse?
I've
I'm
already
gonna
said
trust
he's
you
not
with
of the
Quincy
4.
on this one,
He's
so
the
I'm
one that I
deferring to
got bad
John.
vibes on, Drake May. I wasn't impressed with
It's
him.
not going to be Kirko. Zoe, it's not going to be Kirko. Say it with me. It's
I
not
feel
going to
you.
be
Hey man,
Kirko.
I might. Hey, at the end of the day, if they take Drake May, I'm buying me a jersey. Fuck
All
it.
right.
It
Okay.
is what it is.
There we
It is
go.
what it is.
All
How
right. We
about
had
Now,
some
Jeff
healing there.
Rattler?
There
Are
you
you
go,
buying
Zoe.
a jersey?
huh?
You're sounding
Is
like a
Rattler
Lion fan
buying
there,
a
you know,
jersey?
when they
Wow.
Calvin Johnson and fuck that.
I
I'm
ain't
a
say
Viking
nothing
fan
about
now.
no damn Calvin Johnson, man. See
Barry
me
Sanders, whatever
personally.
it was.
I just hope this doesn't turn out to be the draft like the year the Vikings took Culpepper with
See,
5
man,
quarterbacks.
Culpepper, that was a
Hey,
great
T-Man.
freaking pick.
With that,
Only
but
one that made it, I think, was Culpepper. Culpepper's the
no,
one that made it.
We had 2
McNabb
first-rounders
had
that
the
year
best
too,
career.
Zach. Remember the other
Hey,
first-round
Oh,
T-Man.
McNabb was that part of that class too. Okay.
Who
Yeah,
did we take? Defensive end with Culpepper? We had 2 first-round picks that year.
Yeah, the
Oh, yeah,
nutcase, Demetrius Underwood.
Okay, there you go. He came in fatigues, and that was about all we saw of him. That's all
Yeah,
right.
and then he left
But I
after the
mean-
first practice.
Achilles Smith, Tim Couch, and Cade McNown, nobody's ever heard of.
Man,
Oh,
let me
there's
tell
my
you
girl.
something.
Those guys
She
Man,
is
how long ago was that
definitely.
draft, man.
She ain't
Trisha
getting a
says,
Cousins
"Hey, y'all."
jersey.
I know what jersey I'm not getting. It's Cousins.
That's my girlfriend. That's my girl. She's not.
Cousins?
I'm all prepared on Sundays
Hey.
this year to listen to her sound like me the last 6 years with
Tony.
her cousins.
Hey Tony, if I'm the Atlanta Falcons, I'm trading up, getting me a quarterback this year.
Yeah, that
So
would.
they got rid of Desmond Ritter.
He wasn't shit. I'm trading up, getting me a quarterback.
Why do you think
How
Kirko got
bad is
busted
it that
talking the way he talked? You don't want that.
they were able to trade Ritter and not Fields?
They ain't trying to trade Fields.
I don't. Why are the Bears hanging on to him if they're going to take Caleb?
Nobody wants Fields.
I don't
I
They're
know,
blame
offering
that.
him a
how
breakfast
bad is it
burrito
that
and a large
somebody
Coke.
would rather trade for Ritter than Fields? That's
They
bad.
not. They don't want to trade Fields.
Well, you're taking on a contract. I mean, you're trading for a guy that's coming up for contract. That's kind of
He's still on his rookie contract,
He's a
but
classic Quasi buy low, sell high guy, though.
I'll take him over here for a year. That's
what Atlanta was saying too. But
I
it
thought
looks
for
like
sure
the
he was
Bears
going to. I
established
thought he was
him.
going to Atlanta because I figured Raheem Morris would want, like with those young receivers, get a young quarterback.
Well, this is a
Emma,
big.
Atlanta is a Kirk away from the Super Bowl, don't you know?
They're going to the Super Bowl. They've already been there. Everybody in Atlanta, those that are like national media, they've already said the Falcons are going to the Super Bowl.
this is a big decision for the Bears, okay? And here's just playing devil's advocate as like a Bear watcher here, right? They got the GM that we interviewed that we alleged we wanted instead of Kwesi, right? So you got that going on with the GMs, but they've got Fields. We almost kind of wanted him, but didn't want him. Was going to move up to get him, but didn't. The Bears did. Some weird shit with Fields went down too, right? If you're the Bears and you have no value in the number 8 pick or whatever pick he was, they should consider taking Marvin Harrison Jr., his college teammate, I would imagine, right, from Ohio State, at number 1 overall pick, and just lean into it.
That would be the best case scenario if
For
we were
everybody.
to trade up to 3. That'd be the best case
they
scenario.
sound
because the undertow
man,
would be
you take
Caleb
Williams.
Williams telling him, I don't want to play for you.
I mean, and then you go to Zoe's thing. If the Bears take Harrison, then they got 3 quality receivers for Field.
Yes.
Yeah,
Or
and
they got
Field Allen now.
that number 1
But
pick
look, though.
that they gave to somebody else becomes a franchise, they're going to get
I take
fired.
Harrison
That's
if
why
I'm the
they
Bears
can't
GM.
take that risk.
I take him number 1.
But look, though, the Bears can also draft a quarterback at number 9.
They could move up from number 9 and get one of the 4 quarterbacks still with
Yeah,
Harrison.
Oh, they
exactly.
could just
Which is
wait
what I
and
want
get
the
Bo
Vikes to
Nix or
do, right?
Penix.
they would
Yeah,
take Penix. They would take
They
Penix.
might have to take McCarthy just out of
I heard the Bears head coach was the only head coach at Bo Nix's pro day.
right?
Y'all don't like Bo Nix, do y'all? I do.
I
I
And
like
then
Bo
we'll
Nix.
see how
I like Bo
good
Nix
an
over Drake
idea
May.
us and Bass had trading
honestly, I think I'd rather have Bo Nix over
for
Drake May.
Harrison and still getting our top 4 quarterbacks.
I'd rather have Bo Nix
I'll watch
over
the
Drake
Bears
May.
do
Cause
it.
Bo
I like
Nix,
Bo Nix over
huh?
One of the other quarterbacks.
I think that would be the best move for the Bears is to take Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yep.
I
You
think he's
want
going to
someone
be
that
a
wants
stud.
to be on your team, man. Dude, Caleb does
Gonna
not
be a
want to be
beast.
there. He don't want to
He's
be there.
going to be.
I think Caleb could be a problem for any team he goes
I don't
to.
think he wants to be a Washington Commander either. I think he's Vikings, Cowboys, and whoever the
Hell
other
no,
2
he
teams were
want
on
to
that
play for
damn
the
list that
Commanders.
got out.
He from that area. That's where he from.
Said
He's
his
from
favorite color is
DC.
purple. Yeah, but that don't mean you want to play for him.
No,
Look
he
at
said
you,
he want to
Zoe.
play for them.
You were a Lions
Here's the
fan
thing.
once.
Here's the thing with
You
DC
wouldn't wanna
too.
play for them, right?
Here's the thing. DC they need like a vocal point, like a player to latch onto because they're trying to get a new stadium. They're trying to get more fans to come back after all the shit that Snyder went through. So this is kind of a
So maybe they take
it.
Jaden Daniels or Drake May at 2, and they pass on Caleb too.
Yeah,
Because Caleb says,
I
I play for you.
I don't think KOC is the right coach for Caleb Williams. I think Caleb Williams will walk all over him and is
I agree with you.
Mr. Nice Guy.
I want to assume the best in people till they prove me wrong.
Washington ain't building a new stadium for Caleb the way he is right now.
Well, what I heard on YouTube a few days ago, and nobody's ever fucking talked about this, I saw something that said Jaden Daniels does not want to be a commander because he hates the GM. He had an experience with the GM when he was younger, and the GM said, you'll never be a pro quarterback because of this, 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 and this.
Who's your GM?
Shredded him. Whoever the hell the GM is for the commies, I don't know. Fuck, no idea.
Don't listen to everything you hear.
Well, I'm not saying you need to listen to everything you hear, but I'm not saying you should discard that either as being patently false.
Yeah, but he might not want to go there, but when they give him a big
wants to go to
contract,
Washington, just for the record, I mean that team's ass. You know, they're all looking at the purple, going, "Come on, please move up and take me."
At the end of the day, the NFC is up in the air for real.
It's Adam Peters.
Yeah, they had an exchange that he didn't like. Now, does Magic Johnson own some of the team? Because maybe
he does.
Maybe
yes, he
that'll
does.
trump, that shit. I don't know, but either way, you get the 3. You're getting May, you're getting Jaden Daniels, but I would rather have JJ McCarthy over Jaden Daniels.
I think if you're going to take JJ, you got to have a running game.
Yeah,
I think he's probably going to get picked ahead of Jaden Daniels in the NFL. That'll be the shock pick. Everyone will be like, "Whoa!" And JD5 is going to be QB4.
Well, here's the thing, though.
Dylan says this. I'm telling you right now, if we were able to draft Byron Murphy at 11 and Penix at 23, I'd be quite all right with that.
Hell yeah, me too.
But Penix
So here's my
That's actually not bad. I mean,
yeah,
2 knee
but I
surgeries
think
and
if
2
that
shoulder
were
surgeries.
if that were
you
to
don't go and
happen,
get a second first round pick to draft a Penix.
You got
I
Brian
don't
Murphy.
think that trade would have happened today. That would have been a draft day trade to get that 23 to sneak back
Because
into
you
the
could get
draft.
Penix lower
get
than
Penix.
23.
I like that Brian Murphy pickup though.
Yeah. So if it would have been draft day and we picked Byron Murphy at 11, then I'd have been like, okay,
Nope.
we're sneaking back into the first to get either Bo Nix.
And it would have cost you more.
So Yogi, let me ask you a question since you're doing a lot of mock drafts. Who's going to probably be there in the 4th round and that could work out at the
And
end?
he's been right in free
Man,
agency
T-Bag, we
signings
not
too,
drafting
by
no
the
damn
way.
quarterback in the 4th round, man.
I said defensive tackle, you knothead.
McKinley Jackson.
Nobody gonna be a starter for real.
you'll be surprised, though.
Man, listen here.
You'll be
man.
surprised.
Listen here.
Seriously, you'll be
What
surprised.
are we doing, man? What are we doing? We took
Trust
Roy.
me. Trust me.
We took Roy in the 4th round. He ain't get on the field none this season.
And that's not his fault. That's
Bro,
not his fault.
The hell it ain't.
That's not his. It's not his fault when you've got a defensive line coach that don't know what the hell he's doing, and they figured they get the most out of Tonga and whoever else they had playing the nose. Roy did play, but he flashed when he did play.
And we got the same defensive line coach. So what that telling you?
We got a different defensive line coach this year.
Who?
I forget the guy's name, but Rumpf left. Rumpf is gone. Chris Rumpf.
He got fired.
No, he quit.
No,
Damn.
He quit.
I don't know what
On his day off. He's building
Yeah,
boxes.
that's right. He quit on his day off.
Hey, that deep right there when the coach just quit.
I think Rumpf was brought in with Donatel, and I think what Rumpf wanted to do was different than what Flores wanted to do.
Okay. So what the new D line coach came from?
I'll try to find out.
Oh, geez. Now I got to. Oh, thanks a lot, Zoe.
I ain't know he had a new D line coach.
Yeah, he came in like he was assistant, I think, at the beginning of the year, and then he got the job full time.
I'm just saying though, at the end of the day, what Dawson just said made sense. Get a dog ass defensive tackle that can play off rip.
Who are the free agents in 2025, Yogi? That's probably the research that needs to be done at some point. We need to just move on past this nonsense and go, getting our quarterback this year, okay? And then we're going to buy a defense. So who the fuck do we want, right? Ooh, that guy's got to be a free agent. Then we can say, that guy might be franchised. I bet there's a D tackle.
What about this year, though?
And sign.
All the good ones are gone. All the good ones are gone.
In 2025.
He said 25.
Marcus Dixon.
Marcus Dixon is his name, yeah.
You'll probably have about 80 million.
Where come from, Yogi?
Let me see.
Shit, dude, got a history with the defensive line.
Guys, man.
He come from Baltimore. Shit, somebody good.
Doesn't say.
So, anyways, you guys. So I bought a storage unit today, and guess what I found in there?
You found those Purple People Eaters posters, didn't you?
Yeah, they're autographed too. There's 3 of them.
What up, Nug?
Yeah, I want one. How many you got?
Everybody?
The only thing is, I have to I think I have to take it to a professional place or something. Because,
how you doing, Zoe?
Because one of them got something sticky on it, so it's stuck to the other one, and I don't want to just pull it apart and ruin it. And so I need to find some way to extract it.
Oh my God! That Detroit guy, man, is that Lion fan right there?
Yeah.
There, you could try using Steam.
Steam would work, yeah. Steam would work.
Motherfucker.
You called in reinforcements, huh, Zo?
Why I gotta be though?
I
just got on here.
The bat signal.
Oh God!
I'm just popping in.
Hey, I've been looking for you though, Dave. Man, I miss you on the live streams, man.
I try not to just jump in there all the time. I try to kind of.
I'll be worried to tap in, man.
Okay, well, hey, thank you.
Oh, yeah,
I'll try to
It's
do
an
it a little more
unwrapped
often.
picture from one of the Super Bowls. That's what makes it even cooler.
Yeah, it's a picture of Super Bowl 8.
Yeah.
Super Bowl 8. That motherfucker old as hell.
Don't go there, Zoe. Don't
That's
start. You want to keep this Friday cool. Don't start.
Oh,
You
is it
going
that
you going
picture
right
he
up
has
Tony
back
Alley
there with
talking
the
about Super
Packers
I was
Bowl
about to
8.
say,
in there?
Tony remembers that like it was yesterday.
We're talking about Super Bowls. I actually saw the
You on
Vikings
Super Bowl what,
in.
56?
I actually saw the Vikings in a Super Bowl.
And
Me
that's
too.
what we want to get to, man.
3 of
So
them.
let's get our quarterback.
Yeah, 3 of
Let's
them.
get him. Let's get the QB.
Get the quarterback of the future, man.
Get
Let's
the
do
fucking
it, man.
quarterback, man.
At
Whoever
the end of
KLC
the day,
wants,
man,
man.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. At the end of the day, I would like the Vikings to stick at 11 and get a D tackle or a quarterback or a D tackle in the first round. But they trade up.
It depends.
You guys don't see them trying to package the 2 picks to get up in the top 5?
I think they are. I wouldn't be surprised they're trying to get to 2 or 3.
To be honest with you, you guys have had
to get up there.
To be honest with you, all 4 NFC North teams have had a phenomenal offseason so far.
Oh, that's how much you want? Okay, here's 11, here's 23, here's next year's first, here's next year's third.
Nah, it might only even take 11 and 23, bro.
That's it. That's it after next year.
Yeah, that's it.
We'll be good. Next
What
year
up,
we
man?
won't have a first or a second round pick, but we're gonna have a pile of money, and that's gonna be free agent time.
Then at the
Our
end,
free agent's
look,
gonna be our draft.
We'll have about 80 billion, I'm guessing. If you sign JJ and
for 1
Harrison.
year, so 1 year. This year we get the quarterback. Next year we sign all the defenders to make a killer
look,
defense. And 2026 got all our draft picks. Third
you
year
know what they
quarterback.
could do too, though, for real, with the D tackle spot.
I want Super Bowl.
Okay, I'm gonna throw some damp water on you guys' little plan for the defense next year.
I don't know. I can't talk.
This is the last year of
When
Brian
does this year
Flores'
play out?
contract.
Oh no, we need to extend him like right away.
He'll get a new contract. We ain't worried about that.
We need to give
You
that
hope.
guy
You hope
He's
he gets a
going to
new
get one.
contract.
He's going to
No,
Quasi, man.
just give it to him.
Quasi,
Give him
Quasi right now, man, his nuts hang. He get a
4
new
years.
contract.
Luckily
And
for
then
head
just say-
coach, he's getting extended.
He's gonna get a head coaching gig.
Yeah,
Somebody's gonna
Yeah,
give him a head
yeah, I think there's gonna be a couple one and done coaching
him to have
firings this year.
He's gonna get a head
He's
coaching
not
gig.
getting a head coaching job. The way look what he did with our defense, and he wasn't even up for nomination for defensive coordinator of the year. He's not getting a head coach.
He's not getting that because he's got that lawsuit.
He'll get one.
Somebody's
His
going to
Super
give him
Bowl
a
year
head
in
coaching
Minnesota.
job because with a head coach like him, you cannot let him sit.
Put a Super Bowl defense together, Beefalo.
And plus, here's the thing: it doesn't look good. They've already the league already has a bad spot because of what they did to Eric Bieniemy.
So
yeah, I agree with that.
If they're going to screw over 2 minority coaches,
Man,
put it this way: if Brandon Staley gets another head coaching
man.
job before Flores, there's problems with this league.
But look, though.
Hey, I don't know if you guys talked about it or not already, but is anybody else proud of the Bears?
Huh?
We
They're
solved
actually
them already. Yeah.
Why would we be proud of the Bears?
I'm not saying like they deserve credit. They're having a badass offseason right now.
Oh yeah, they went crazy.
It kind of looks like they're leaning towards keeping Fields.
No,
Yeah,
it-
that's
it-
real
you
good
leaning toward
news.
like they not keeping Fields. They giving everybody contracts. Shit.
That's why I'm asking, what are we going to do for number? What are we going to do with the number 1 pick?
Contract.
I think no one wants Fields, so he has to stay or and if they're not gonna release his ass.
Yeah, no, we fixed this already, man. They need to take Marvin.
I didn't hear. I was
Marvin Harrison Jr.
Well,
is the
I heard
number
that
1
they
overall
wanted
pick,
like a
'cause
really
Caleb
high
does not
draft
wanna
pick
be a
for
Bear.
Fields. That's why they can't move him.
But
So
look,
lean
hey, I'm
into
about to switch the topic for 1 second. Hey, Yogi, and everybody else on here. What if the Vikings trade for a defensive tackle who on his last year for a next year draft pick and bring him on board? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a rookie on his.
With what draft picks? We don't have any draft picks until the 5th or 4th round.
I said a next year draft pick.
Oh, that's going for the quarterback this year. That's gone too.
No, I said a draft pick for next year.
Yeah, that's gone.
Yeah, next year we won't have a first or a second.
We're giving up 3 first.
If you trade up and get the quarterback, Zoe, he's gone.
No, I'm saying no, but if you trade for a defensive tackle on his last deal, you're not giving up a first round pick. You probably giving up a 3rd or a 4th round pick.
No, you're going to give
We're
up.
gonna have a second round
If
pick
depending
next
on the
year.
player, you'll give up maybe a third.
Yeah,
It's a
third
Maybe a
defensive.
top pick too.
Maybe a top pick depending on the player.
They might go that route.
What player are you thinking about?
Huh?
Yeah. Who are you
player
thinking
about?
I don't know. I ain't looking at nobody. I'm just saying. I'm just saying no.
He said
Well,
one of
let me
them.
know.
The silver lining here, though.
Well, here's the thing now. Everybody
get our quarterback. We won't have to have Kwesi draft a bunch of guys. He can just take a break from the draft for a couple of years. Don't worry about it.
Hey, no, you know what my favorite signing you guys did?
Dinner, what the hell are you talking about?
Don't bring up Don't bring up Davenport.
We're not going to have anything higher than a third round pick next year and a fourth.
What'd you say, Sarah?
This year after we get our quarterback.
I said you guys signing Gavin Poop was my favorite move. You guys.
Okay, please explain this to me. What the hell did you guys see in Davenport that made you sign him?
You know he can't.
Listen, man. I think it's like one of those picks. Like, who gives a fuck? To be honest with you, do I see him contributing at all? Probably not.
You'll get more out of Reader than you will Davenport.
We're gonna get fucked. I'm glad that we got Reader because every fucking running back room got a whole lot better in the NFC North. So it's like we're gonna need to keep our run defense stout because I don't know what the fuck we're doing at cornerback, bro. Like, Carlton Davison, yeah, he's okay, but like to think he's gonna be like a shutdown corner one, I disagree. And then Amik Robertson, he's undersized. Yeah, he's a dog, and he knows how to tackle. Like, he's very good at it. But again, he's undersized, and again, we don't have a pass rusher. We get the fucking corpse of Davenport. The reason why they signed Davenport is because Dan Campbell and Aaron Glenn were part of the people that drafted him. So with the Saints.
Yeah,
so
the whole division is so scared of a guy who's never going to show up for a game. Oh, we're shaking in a boot.
You guys
he might
take a
play
Viking
for Dan Campbell though.
You ain't lying. Hey Yogi, I was just thinking that boy Davenport could probably go over there and go crazy this year, and we're gonna be looking like, what the fuck was this at?
He only likes to collect money. He don't like to play.
Once he gets hurt, he'll milk that until.
And that's just little brother going, hey, if the big brother saw something in him, maybe we should.
Yeah, and to be honest with you,
that shit all the time, man. They took
we would have never gotten Hunter anyways.
Blades. They're always taking our shit.
Davenport showed a lot of character issues.
Nate Burleson.
Hey, no.
Man.
What's up, Zoe?
Y'all should have went out and signed Chase Young.
There's still talks that there's still I don't know. Syndicate was saying today like there's like nobody's posting about Chase Young. Like I don't know why he's not even signed yet. Is he? He's not signed yet, right?
No, he's got some injury problems, but he does not, as they say, he doesn't play he doesn't come to play every play.
But like I've said this all year. I've said this since I met you. Like, Holmes strikes me as the kind of guy who thinks he's the smartest guy in the room at all times. So they're gonna try to like build the team the right way instead of going to get a splash player that, yeah, he has. I mean, we don't give a fuck about injury concerns, obviously, because every guy we've signed has injury concerns. Literally every guy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Carlton Davison can't stay healthy. Reader can't stay healthy. What'd you say, Sarah?
I said I didn't understand that re-signing of Mosley either.
Yes. I mean, yeah. I mean, the guy played 3 snaps with us and tore his other ACL. So, or I think he tore the same ACL and the same knee as he did the year prior. Which, I mean, what are you gonna do? Like, I don't know why they signed him, but they got him for like I think $3 million. So who gives a shit? Dude, this fucking guy just almost ran into.
If he can't play, he just
guys,
has an injury.
I gotta work tomorrow. I'll catch you guys later.
Later,
T-Bass.
All right, T-Bass.
People trying to kill me out here.
T-Bass said, "Fuck that quarterback. I want defense."
Nah, you guys got to get a quarterback, man. But yeah, to be honest with you, if you guys trade 11 and 23, you get in the top 5, which I don't see it honestly happening. You guys could still get a quarterback at 11, but I mean, if not, fuck it, run it with your boy Sam Darnold.
3. It's going to cost
you know who else wanted Darnold was Sean Payton. He wanted to sign Darnold
That's
too.
why it costed us $10 million.
Yeah, because Peyton wanted him.
It's been a crazy offseason. Really has.
And
A lot of
Broncos are still on the hook for all of that money to Wilson.
Yeah,
That's a
Chargers
ton of
is
money.
on sale.
Hell yeah, 40 bills.
Yeah,
shit.
what are the
Yeah.
Broncos?
I feel
Feels
bad
like
for
they're going to
Chargers.
cut Patrick
All
Surtain
Herbert
next year.
has
It just
is,
feels like it, doesn't it?
all Herbert has is Quentin Johnston left. Good.
Yeah,
God.
who's Herbert throwing to?
shit,
Quentin
dude.
Cap
Johnston.
casualty.
He done got. I mean, Harbaugh
Herbert's got to get used to
all
handing the ball off. That's what he's going to be doing all next year is handing the ball off.
to who? They got
Harbaugh's
rid of-
MO. They got.
Who's
Didn't they
gone?
get Didn't they get Gus Edwards or something like that? Or whatever.
Yeah, they signed a running back.
They
Right, and
can't
they'll probably draft Corum or something.
I think they still got Spiller, don't they?
Spiller.
I don't know who the fuck that even is.
Isn't he like from
See,
10 years
are
ago?
you talking about CJ Spiller? That guy's been in the league.
Oh, Isaiah.
I don't know.
I don't
Talking
know.
about the
got-
Broncos or the Lions? I'm losing track.
Talking about the
No,
Chargers.
We're talking about the Chargers.
Chargers now. The fuck.
But the
We're all over
Chargers,
the place.
but at number 5, the Chargers can draft them a wide receiver though. They good.
Or they could just give us pick 5 for JJ. Oh, I don't know.
Do you know what they might
Yeah,
do?
what's going on with JJ? You guys gonna sign him, or is he getting angry?
Why would
There's
we trade
mutterings that
JJ
he's going to
for
go to the
number 5
Bengals and
pick
his
if he's
2
worth more
teammates
than
are going
that?
to take lower money, and JJ will take lower money, so all 3 of them can play again.
That'd be
If they can't
devastating.
even take Higgins,
No,
why
I don't
would they
believe
take JJ?
I
That
don't
doesn't
say
even make
that.
any fucking sense.
I don't
Because
believe
the
they
other
pay
2
lower money.
players agreed to take lower money, so all 3 could get paid.
Who said that?
Did they all
One
three
of them
agree?
sources you
I
don't
don't
trust,
think
so
Chase is
let's
gonna
just leave it
agree.
at that.
Yeah, man. I
I
don't
don't
Which
agree.
think
source did you hear
But
this
I
from,
called
Dave?
that shot 2 years ago that
Man,
those
you not
3 sons of
you not
bitches were
taking.
going to get
Listen here,
together.
man. You not taking
and
no pay
wanna
cut
play
on your
again.
first contract in the NFL.
Yeah, for real.
Hell no.
That's
he wants
your
to-
He wants to get paid more than Tyreek right now.
Hell
Tyreek's the
yeah.
highest.
He
paid.
deserves
wants
it.
more than Tyreek. He wants more than
I
Tyreek.
don't
He deserves
like
it.
players wagging the dog, period. And it's time that JJ either fucking comes up with a number and the number of years he wants, or here's a blank piece of paper, write down the 3 fucking teams you want to go to. And we'll do you the courtesy of telling those 3 teams how much and how long you want to go.
But why
And
is he
I
all
bet San
mad?
Diego
Pretty
We don't
sure-
know why
teams
he
on the
won't
list.
sign it.
Damn, why
Maybe
you
it's
mad
not
at
even
him? Because he
about
won
the
a
money.
contract.
I ain't mad at him, but we've been working on a contract for a year and a half.
The guaranteed money.
So
ain't-
obviously the front office is not giving him what he
What's
wants.
the holdup?
He turned
What's the
down,
problem?
from what I know, he turned down 30 last year. But the Vikings should have known he wants to be paid. He's made it public. He wants to make more than Tyreek Hill.
It's the guaranteed money is what Schefter was saying, is the guaranteed-
Yeah.
The guaranteed money wasn't right. Like you
Which
didn't
also,
get
which
Right.
also, which also would change now because you got rid of the albatross known as Kirk Cousins.
I'm saying you didn't get Kirk.
Right, because look, like just say it in hype.
Guaranteed.
Well,
We
Kirk
signed
is-
DJ Reader for 2 years, $27.25 million, but only $9 million is guaranteed. So everything's incentive based with it.
Kirk
so it's
is
like-
put it this way. Kirk right now, and on top of the money he's getting this year from the Falcons, he's still getting $28.5 million from the Vikings this year.
That guy's stupid, Rich, and probably one of the he is probably one of the best agents of all time.
Coming in, I would get
Hey,
his
Tony and
agent
Yogi.
by
Hey, let
freaking
me ask y'all the question. Hey, how come Russell Wilson had to sign a league minimum because he get paid from the Broncos?
No, because he signed the league minimum because the Broncos are paying him this year all that money.
Yeah,
Right.
$38 million or something.
$1 million.
So
Only thing he had to sign.
Then the Broncos pay
Yeah.
less.
So I'm
he's
saying
taking
though.
the minimum, so the Broncos have to pay the max.
No, I'm saying though. So why Kirk Cousins couldn't sign like a 20-year deal with the Falcons?
Because he only got so much of a bonus.
Oh,
I
okay.
He got like $60 million up front.
Yeah. He only got with Russell's contract, there was language in the contract
Okay, I got it.
that really screwed the
Yeah.
Broncos.
Yeah, I would lost. I would lost when I seen that shit. Like, why he can't sign a $30 million deal?
Well, and you know what? You know who the Bronco fans need to blame for that? Sean Payton for cutting his ass.
Oh yeah, Sean Payton immediately pissed Russell Wilson off as soon as he got off the fucking plane. Like,
yeah, Sean Payton came in there was a total dick.
Man, he disrespected Russell Wilson in Detroit. Man, I would have slapped the fuck out of Sean Payton.
And you know what was weird? Was Russell Wilson, when he first wanted to be traded, he wanted to go to the Saints to work with Sean Payton.
Not anymore. Reality set in. He's like, get me the hell away from this guy.
We need you to jump in, Yogi. What's on your mind, man? Bring it back to purple. Oh, okay.
Bring it back to purple.
Dave, do you know that this is just a we talk about everything here?
Do you think Cash? Do you guys think Cashman?
It's called Friday Night Free for All for a reason, Dave. Get with the program.
We can circle back to the free for all. I just wanted to see if Yogi had anything to say. If he had something.
Do you think Cashman's going to be wearing the green dot?
Probably. Or it might be Pace. And that's just because Pace has been here longer. But it's either Cashman or Pace.
Or Brian Asamoah.
It's a good problem either way.
Brian who?
I like Asamoah, but apparently he's not going to fit with the team, so whatever.
No, he can't stay healthy.
Did you guys see?
Yeah, he's always hurt.
Kendricks turned down going to the 49ers to go back to Zimmer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the guy he complained about. The guy he complained about when he left. When they got rid of Zimmer, the first one to complain was Kendricks. Well, he didn't say good morning to us, and he hurt our feelings.
Remember, I'm not gonna lie to you. I said, watch Kendricks go to the Cowboys, and everybody was all, "Oh, he doesn't like Zimmer."
Culture
then
of
he
evil
went
or
to the
whatever,
49ers.
right?
I was like, yeah, they were right. Then boom.
And he went right to Zimmer.
I tell y'all what, though. Hey, the Cowboys in trouble this year, man.
What?
They're going to be in trouble when they pay Dak that contract.
Watch the Cowboys get Stephon Diggs.
They're going to turn on Jerry Jones here soon.
They're going to force Stephon Diggs when they have to pay Dak, Micah, and CD. Is Stephon going to play for $1 million? I don't think so.
Stephon really ain't got no choice. Stephon's older, and there's new.
Is Dak Prescott going to get suspended?
For what?
He's got a rape allegation against him right now.
Yeah, that just came up. Let me address this real quick. AJ, I'm not going to bring that up. It's something. It happened when he was at the University of Minnesota.
Oh man, he raped somebody, man.
No, it's not nothing like that. But I'm just gonna. It wasn't a sex assault.
He
had nothing to do with that.
He ain't no Dickleberry, is he?
No.
No. Is that some Detroit term? What the hell is that?
That's a guy's last name.
No, he basically the Gophers had a bowl game.
So what are we doing here?
Here's the deal: the Gophers had a bowl game. He decided to declare early for the draft and missed the bowl game. He said he didn't want to get hurt, but
these are a Detroit thing, though.
But there's a certain test he didn't want to take.
The drug test. Man, you should run. Everybody smoke a little pot.
It wasn't pot.
He might be on coke. That's okay. LT played on coke. Shit, I'm okay with that.
That was a different era back then.
I'm okay with that shit. I don't give a fuck if you get high. Is you gonna perform on that football field?
Yeah, LT played his best ball high.
I don't give a fuck what you do in your spare time. Shit.
But
just don't go to jail and we're good.
Don't fuck with kids. You cool with me? Shit. You cool with me? Shit, I don't give a fuck.
So you send a whole bunch of drunk motherfuckers out there in the field, wouldn't you?
I'm just saying, shit. I don't give a fuck what you
do. He'd send out a whole team of defensive tackles.
You hit, it doesn't hurt as bad.
Shit,
you don't feel nothing.
Exactly.
You don't feel nothing.
All right, around the table, what percentage do you guys have us moving up in the draft?
Thank you, Yogi.
99.
99?
95.
Yeah, 100, man. 100. It's do or don't. There is no try.
What do you think, Zoe?
Man, I say 50.
50%?
Man.
What you think, Nug?
Of you guys moving up in the draft?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I'm with Zoe on that 50% chance. It's so hard to that kind of moving from like 11 to 5. Like I don't know. Like, but your guys' GM's been pulling off
They,
some crazy
but
shit here lately.
they
So
talking about number
My
3,
reason-
nug. Shit.
My
They're talking about 2
reasoning
or
is that
3.
he wouldn't have made that move unless he talked to somebody and they told him he needed to come to the table with those picks in
Now,
order for.
He's
a
already
captain
talked.
base. Because
He has
there's no
probably
reason
already
for
talked to
him-
New England.
but
Yeah,
on the
there's
back
no
end
reason
notes,
for him to have gone and gotten another first round pick for what?
to get a defensive tackle, we didn't address that in free agency.
Zoe, when did you become such a defensive
my
person?
God. Yeah.
today, no.
You need defense. Like
You can
can't
still
do
fight.
that.
You can. Here's the thing, Zoe.
You cannot go out there with no damn Harris Phillips and no Roy. Think we about to stop a fucking run?
Oh, Zoe, did you see? Were you here when I posted my mock?
Nah.
Oh, hold on.
There you go,
this-
Yogi.
Bring it up,
Yes, do that.
Yogi.
Remind him. That was a good one.
Yogi got sweat.
Yes,
Yeah.
and a
What
third
pick?
round. He got a third round pick somehow.
Yeah,
He
I
got a
like
3rd
it.
round pick.
So
Probably a
it's gonna
Kirko
cover you up a
violation.
little bit, but so we traded the 11th pick, the 23 pick, and a first round next year, but we got the 3rd pick and a 3rd round pick for this year. So we were able to get Jaden Daniels, Devondre Sweat.
Hold on, yo. Hold on, wait. Say that again. You said you did what?
So we traded our 2 firsts this year and a first next year.
Yep.
To move up to 3, but we also got a 3rd round pick back from the Patriots for this year. So we were able to move up to 3, get Jaden Daniels. In the 3rd round, we were able to get Devondre Sweat, Cooper Beebe, left guard, a running back, Isaac, I can't pronounce his last name.
Gorano.
Center from Michigan.
I like that kid a lot.
Safety, James Williams from Miami. I picked up Luke McCaffrey, wide receiver, and Gabe Hall. I always pick him last now because that dude is big as fuck. And I'm surprised he's there.
I won't be mad at that. But damn, yo, you ain't took one defensive lineman.
Sweat is a defensive tackle, dude.
I said only one.
2.
No, he's got 2. Gabe Hall.
Gabe Hall.
Hey, pull it back up, real. I ain't see that.
The very last pick.
The very last pick.
Oh yeah, I
hold
did
on.
see that. Okay, yeah.
It's still a 7th round pick, though.
Oh yeah,
so
I'll be
it'll
okay
be
with
really-
that pick though. I'll be
Yeah,
okay.
that would be like a project piece though, Gabe Hall.
Or
Well,
just
he
a
might
swing
not
in the
be
dark.
one. Oh, he might be a diamond in the rough. I like that.
It's a,
pick,
you
though,
know what though? Let's be honest. It's a draft. Everybody
Yeah.
here is a project piece until they prove
Yep.
they can play.
They say if you can
Yep,
get 1.5 picks per year, you're doing good in the draft. So 3 guys every 2 years.
Yeah,
I
you
hate
right
that
though,
thing,
but
like, go up and get your guy if you know for a fact. Because you know what? Nobody knows for a fact. If they did, they would have drafted Tom Brady first round. Nobody knows for a fact until after hindsight. So it's like you're just gonna have to take a chance.
And there's always that chance where you find a diamond in the rough.
But at the same time though, we can't ignore the defensive tackle spot.
We'll get that. It's a 2-step process, though. We can't build Rome in a day. All right? We need a freaking quarterback.
But actually, though, I'm going to agree with Zoe. You need to build your
But look
trenches.
though,
Okay.
but
Okay,
y'all
so,
talking
okay.
about. But look though, all the Vikings fans are telling me we're gonna trade us to number 3. We're gonna give a 3 first-round draft picks for
Yep.
fucking Drake May.
Well, whoever. We don't know that.
But what's wrong
Okay,
with
so-
that? If that's who they targeted, though.
That's who they've targeted.
Drake May
If
is
you
good.
get pick 3, it ain't your choice, man.
Drake May is good.
Yeah, I like Drake May a lot.
That's
That's
their
what-
Jay
choice.
goes
That's
too,
their
you
choice.
get JD Daniels, but we'll probably take JJ McCarthy.
Put it this way.
instead of JD.
Here's the deal. Drake May and JJ McCarthy probably fit KLC's offense the best. Bottom line, they fit KLC.
And I'm taking Drake May over JJ every day of the week and
For
twice
what?
on Sundays.
As good as Jaden Daniels is, he doesn't fit KLC's.
I agree with you
Way
on that.
for quarterback.
I agree with you on that.
So,
Or
I
JJ
can
don't
fix
either.
your
McCarthy
defensive
don't
tackle
either.
problem.
Tony.
But here's the thing with McCarthy. McCarthy's you can work with McCarthy and he can be that quarterback. That's what
Yeah.
this is a whole thing. They're doing this now because now this is KLC and Kwesi's team. You got rid of all the dead weight that was Spielman and Zimmer, and the last anchor was Kirk Cousins. Now, granted, Kirk Cousins made KLC's offense look good at times. But then Kirk Cousins is Kirk Cousins, and Kirk Cousins is going to do Kirk Cousins shit.
But all I'm saying is, though, Tony, if you are willing to trade 3 first-round draft picks to take Drake May, what have you seen for Drake May to say he is a way better quarterback than Michael Penix?
Zoe, they've got more film than we ever will see. They've got more intel than we ever will see.
They ain't got more film than me.
Zoe, have another drink because now you're talking bullshit. The NFL's got more film than any of us here on this, anybody here. They've got more film. They got more connections. You don't think these motherfuckers don't know about everybody? They know exactly what they're doing. Tony, they've been looking at Drake May all year, dude. They've probably looked at him 2 years in a row.
Okay, Tony, let me give you an insight. You want to know this insight?
Have another drink. Yeah, tell me.
Surgeries, man.
I knew Christian Ponder wasn't shit when they took him, but they got more insight on Christian Ponder than me.
Zoe, like you was the only one who knew Christian Ponder wasn't shit when they took him. Like you was the only one. Have a drink, Zoe. Sit one out. Have a drink. Have a drink. Sit this one out.
But all I'm
Zoe, here's the deal. Okay, here's the deal. Unless you pick that quarterback, you don't know if you got another Christian Ponder or maybe you got a Tom Brady. But here's the deal. This team needs a quarterback. They need a quarterback. Okay? We've needed a quarterback for years.
You're right, Tony. Fuck, we're going to draft any quarterback. Fuck, it don't even matter.
You want to get your
I didn't say, okay, Zoe. Now, here you're missing a whole point, Zoe. You're missing a whole I said Drake May and JJ McCarthy probably fit what KLC wants to do. KLC wants to put a quarterback in that's going to fit his game plan. Basically, he wants to exchange Cousins for a younger version of Cousins in his game plan.
See, that's the problem.
He doesn't remember what he did with Dobbs?
Yeah, you're right. See, Tony,
okay.
You're right.
Okay, what he did with Dobbs. So who fits what he wants to do more?
You're right.
Drake May. Also, why would you get Luke McCown on your staff to be your quarterback coach?
Josh McCown.
You're Josh McCown. I don't care. Luke, Josh, who the hell cares? Why would you get them if you're not tipping your hat? You're tipping your hand that you're looking at Drake May.
I'm saying I agree with you, though. I agree with everything you saying, though. But I feel like Drake May, Michael Penix, and Bo Nix is a perfect fit for KLC offense.
They are.
And I feel like Drake May is the last one I would take. Because Drake May have horrible pocket presence. If you look at Drake May film,
I disagree with that.
Well, no, because here's the thing.
Hold on, wait. How you disagree with that, Nug?
They say he's got decent pocket presence.
He got.
I think actually, I think all the scouters and GMs are talking about he has the best pocket presence out of the top 3 quarterbacks.
What?
Yeah, I'm hearing that too.
If you look at if you go look at Drake May bad film and good film, when Drake May is getting pressure, he throw the ball out of a sack 1,000 times. He don't just
I think almost 100% quarterbacks not named Patrick Mahomes do that.
Bro, let's not forget the motherfuckers at North Carolina, man. Like, what are we doing?
I didn't even see.
Okay, I gotta answer. Let me answer Dylan's question.
I think you're putting too much weight into the school that he goes to.
Take out everything that you don't like about him.
Oh, I just want to say
you're already evaluating him with biased eyes.
I'm just going on what the fuck I've been watching. Shit. If I've been
okay, Zoe, here's a question. How much have you watched North Carolina football?
I just watched the highlights.
Oh, okay. Guess what? Exactly. Remember what I told you? These coaches talk. They got more film than any of us combined. They know what they're looking for.
Okay, so can I ask y'all the question? I'm asking everybody on the panel. So y'all tell me right now, what we seen on film and what we seen on tape, Drake May right now is a better quarterback than Michael Penix.
Yes.
I don't think so.
Yes. Man,
Penix had 4 surgeries.
What are we talking about tonight?
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Better quarterback than Michael Penix.
Yes.
So, here's the reason I'm not saying these things, though. Here's the reason I'm not saying anything, because I only saw 2 North Carolina games, and I only saw I think a couple of games of Penix, and one he looked good, the other one he looked like horse shit, and that was a championship game. I only saw 2 games of Drake May, and I wasn't impressed with him. I'm just being honest.
But Tony,
I wasn't.
But Tony,
And
in that
that's the same
championship
thing with
game,
J.J.
he had no
McCarthy. That's why
run
I
game.
called
It was
you
all
a hypocrite.
pass. They ain't run the ball against Michigan.
But hey guys, I just want to say sorry. I'm on a new medication for my eyes, and it hit me hard, so I slept through my alarm. So I apologize.
So Yogi decides to mess with him while he's here.
And then, well, as far as what everybody's talking about, none of us,
Apple Pay.
except for Yogi, are talent evaluators.
How you doing tonight?
And all
I'm about
these
to go home.
coaches, they don't
Actually,
don't-
Catch, I have evaluated talent.
okay,
Me too.
But-
I did too.
but here's the
So
thing.
I've done it. I've done it
But
watching
here's the
actual
thing, though.
players, not on TV.
Here's the thing, though.
Not highlights,
these
though.
So your
coaches,
shit better than man, huh?
Hold up.
all these coaches.
Evaluating a
Hey,
quarterback
so your
is
shit
Hold
better than man,
based on
huh?
Hold
highlights.
on. All these coaches, all these scouts, they ain't just watching 1 or 2 games. They've watched every one of these games these kids have played since high school. They've watched how they are against blitz, against this protection, that protection,
Yeah.
how they're doing against, how would they look at my offense. That's why some players don't fit offenses. So we can sit here and say that Drake May is better than Penix, but we really don't know. No one, even the people who look at the Vikings hard, have no idea what quarterback the Vikings did these trades for to move up and get. Nobody knows. Everybody wants to think it's Drake May, but then again, they're like, they don't know. So we really don't know.
The draft is a crapshoot. Bottom line,
Right?
It's a crapshoot.
I personally like Penix more than Drake May,
Thank
but
you.
to me, whoever
I'm not a big Drake May fan. What I'm saying is the
KOC
Vikings already have their hand tipped to Drake
whoever
May.
KOC and Quasi, and right now I gotta tell you, Quasi's been
You too,
cooking.
beautiful.
Quasi's been cooking lately with all the
Yes.
signings and his trade everything that he just made. So I'm beginning to trust Quasi a little bit more. So let's just see what happens. You know what? This is the most excited I've been for an off season in a long time.
Same here.
It's no longer,
Thank
is Kirk
you.
Cousins going to sign for $30 million or $25 million? You know what? Thank you,
Fuck
Kirk.
that.
You got us one
There
playoff
you
win
go.
in 6 years. Appreciate it. Go tease Atlanta fans with your regular season. You regular season for dough and choke in primetime.
Oh God, I'm in for it.
So, you know what? Let's go. Let's see what the Vikings do. I'm excited for it. Who knows? They can make Sam Darnold look like a halfway decent quarterback. We don't know. Sam Darnold, to be honest with you, everybody, and people comparing Sam Darnold to Nick Mullins, or Sam Darnold talent is up here. Nick Mullins' talent is down here. Talent wise, they're not even close quarterbacks.
Huh?
This is the best position
They're not.
Darnold. This is the best position Darnold has been in.
Darnold's never
career.
had weapons like he's
Right.
got.
And I'm not saying Sam Darnold's
When
going to
has
turn
Sam
into.
Darnold played
I
defense?
agree.
Listen. I'm not saying Sam Darnold's going to turn into a Kurt Warner or anything like that, but he's a better bridge quarterback than Nick Mullins is. So let's just see what happens.
By far.
I agree. Hey, Cash, I agree with you on that. And on the back end, I don't give a damn about the backup bridge quarterback. I'm just saying this though. I'm asking Tony. I'm asking Dave. Which game did y'all watch from Drake May, the statement game he had in college football, and said that boy could be a dog in the pro football? Tell me.
Zoe, I already told you. Zoe, I told you. I saw 2 games of Drake May, and I wasn't impressed.
I got my dog team.
I told you that. I'm not impressed with Drake May, but guess what? I'm not making the pick. The Vikings are, and they are interested in him. That's what I said. If it was up to me, I wouldn't pick Drake May. If it was up to me, I would take J.J. McCarthy.
Okay, but okay, so they take Drake May.
I agree with that.
No one knows.
I think JJ is going to go ahead of.
We knew Mitch Trubisky wasn't no damn good quarterback when the Bears took his ass.
Yeah, but what has J.J. McCarthy showed, Zoe? That's why I said you were being a hypocrite, because in one hand you're saying what has Drake May showed, well, J.J. McCarthy hasn't shown much either.
What?
And you're saying he's way better when we haven't seen much from J.J. McCarthy. Same shit.
No, I don't think anybody's saying J.J. McCarthy deserves to be a first-round pick.
Right, Sarah, you're right. But on J.J. defense, when big plays need to be made on third down with team know you were throwing the football, he either ran for a first down or made the completion. And
But
JJ
here's
got a
the
big
thing, though.
upside.
JJ's now in the NFL. He ain't playing teams like the Gophers every week.
I just say he
Facts.
got a big upside. He can make the throws and he can run.
But you need the targets and you need to have an offense that fits his.
I think JJ is going to be drafted by the Giants at 5 or whatever 6 or whatever they're at.
Yeah, because the Giants
I
do
don't
need
know,
a
man.
quarterback.
Man, the shit that just bother me. We talking about a quarterback from fucking North Carolina for real, man.
Yeah,
Like,
but I think you're basing
I can see.
I think
you're basing
I can
all
see if
these
this quarterback.
on.
I'm saying
I would say Drake May's draft stock at the combine with the Wonderlic test, all the.
Man, I don't give a fuck about no text, man. I don't give a fuck about no Wonder League text.
We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck, but every front office does.
That shit don't matter. I don't give a fuck what you
CJ
score
Stroud.
when you circle A's and B's and C's. I'm just saying. We talking about shit we watched on film. People watch Drake May play for a lot of years.
But you said so yourself. You don't even watch film. You watch the highlights.
I watched him play a few times, but it was nothing like that for me to say.
You gotta what? But here's the thing, though. These coaches are looking at Drake May. They're looking at every situation, not just pick and choose.
Yeah, how he handles, how he sits on the sidelines, how he hangs out with his teammates, how he practices.
Does he cry?
How he watches film and prepares.
Yeah.
Like
Does he cry?
He was rated higher than Caleb. I mean, Caleb Williams is probably an awful fucking teammate, to be honest.
And the big thing with Drake is how smart is he? How fast can he pick up a playbook? How fast can
they are saying he's faster than the other top two.
Yeah.
That he's better.
Here, man.
Obviously, Caleb Williams and hold on, Zoe. Obviously, they're saying that he has not enough. Drake May doesn't have the most upside compared to Jaden Daniels and Caleb Williams. But I feel like Drake May's floor is a lot higher than Caleb Williams and Jaden Daniels' floor. So the shit can go horribly fucking wrong for Caleb Williams.
So I have a question for you. Anybody else wants to answer? If Drake May, if KOC thinks that Drake May can give the Vikings the same thing that Cousins was able to give the Vikings, but be mentally stronger and be able to win in the playoffs, would you take that?
But Cash, can I ask you a question?
No, what I'm saying, you know how good Kirk Cousins is in the regular season and how good he is and all that. But the only difference is Drake May is mentally stronger and is able to win in prime time. Doesn't get scared. Is able to win playoff games. If Drake May gives you the same production.
Okay, so basically what you're saying, Catch, is if Drake May can play like Kirk Cousins, but not have Kirk Cousins moments and play strong in big games and rallies his team around him and doesn't become scared at the line of scrimmage, would you feel better about him? Would you take him? The answer is yes.
Drake May can run, guys.
I think that's what the Vikings are thinking they're going to get.
If my quarterback's running, that means my offensive line sucks.
Drake May can move.
At the end of the day, man, we just on here talking shit, man. If they take Drake May, I'll be happy. I won't be happy.
No, you won't. I'm gonna have to bail your ass out of jail in Detroit, goddamn.
I'm just saying, though, man. Hey, listen, I'm riding with whoever they take until I see more information, man.
I can see it now. The Vikings announced Drake May as the number one draft choice. Everybody's happy except this one brother over here in the corner who's whipping motherfuckers. It's like, oh damn,
Zoe's gonna be at the draft. Zoe's gonna be at the draft.
Hey, Tommy.
So, would you rather they draft Drake May
when that
or Spencer Rattler?
I'm gonna be like, I told y'all, motherfuckers, man. You don't draft shit from North Carolina, but a basketball player. North Carolina is
come on, hey, one of the greatest football players ever came from North Carolina.
From Duke.
Zoe, where do you think Lawrence Taylor came from?
I'm talking quarterback spot, not defense. You can draft defense.
No, you said North Carolina is known for basketball.
I'm talking about the quarterback spots, though.
Where did Mahomes go to school?
Okay, give me
Texas
this.
Tech.
Okay.
There you go.
Now I'll be quiet. Name me one quarterback from North Carolina that's been successful in the NFL.
Soon to be Drake May.
Okay, there was over 100. There's over 300 colleges. And most of them haven't had a quarterback that's been successful. Ohio State hasn't had a successful quarterback until this year.
I said name one quarterback from North Carolina, not Ohio State, not.
But no, what I'm saying, it doesn't really matter. You don't recruit the helmet, Zoe. You recruit the player.
Yeah, you recruit the player.
Okay, so basically, y'all not gonna answer my question.
No, but
it's the same thing.
Honestly, I can't think of another North Carolina quarterback besides Mr. Trubisky. I can't think of one.
But we couldn't think of any good quarterback from Ohio State either until C.J. Stroud proved us wrong. So
yeah, that's true. Ohio State was a friggin' gutter for friggin' quarterbacks until C.J. Stroud.
But Tony, let's keep it real though. Let's keep it real. In that bowl game, C.J. Stroud played different than he ever played in the regular season. He was running and throwing the football.
Zoe,
nobody had.
Remember Justin Fields' last bowl game? He did the same thing.
No, hell no. Hell no. C.J. Stroud way better than Justin Fields in college.
But
hey, how you guys feel about Harrison Smith taking a pay cut?
Man, I hate it. He should have got cut. I hate it.
Zoe, you just hating on everybody. Goddamn.
Yeah, he does.
Let's be for real, man. The man 40 years
old.
old.
Was undercover Lions fan.
Okay. What? 40-year-olds can't play football?
No.
Excuse you?
No. Not on defense.
How old was Tom Brady when he won?
Not on defense. Not on defense.
Didn't Woodson play at a high level until he's like fucking 65 years old?
How old do you think Jim Marshall was when he retired and he was still playing at a high level?
I don't know, man.
No, they were still drinking six-packs on the sidelines, bro.
I don't know.
Who do you think he was?
I don't know. What, 50? I don't know.
No, he's 42.
Yeah, 42. I knew some shit like that.
He was still playing at a high level. He was playing in an era of football that was real compared to this watered-down crap that's being seen now.
All I'm saying is, though, Tony, move on and sign you a younger corner, man. Like
he's a safety. You know what? We wouldn't be having this discussion if Lewis Seen could actually friggin' play football.
Man, hey, you gonna be cool on Lewis Seen?
No, I'm not gonna be cool on Lewis Seen. I'm not gonna be cool on his ass.
Okay, I just looked it up.
It's not his fault the coach not playing him.
The most successful North Carolina quarterback ever in the NFL is T.J. Yates.
Who?
T.J. Yates? Are you serious?
That guy was in the league like 10 years.
Hey, catch. And they want to drag Drake May at number 3, man.
Oh my God!
I don't care who it's who the Vikings are going to take. We don't know. I just
take the field under 2 head coaches. There's a reason why. Okay, that's because he's not learning the playbook that he can't get on the field. It's not the coach's fault. He can't do it.
No, Seen is dumb as a box of rocks.
There's something going on with Lewis Seen why he can't get on the field. If Lewis Seen,
it's called he's stupid.
Right now, if the coaching staff have confidence in Lewis Seen, they would have told Harrison Smith, we appreciate everything you've done.
Yeah.
If you want to retire. If you want to play someone else for the team, go ahead. Obviously, they think they need Harrison Smith because Lewis Seen.
But catch.
You see how ruthless Quasey is. You think he's gonna just let Harrison play because?
Yeah, after those comments from
well, press conference. The thing with Steen got to freelance in college. He can't do that here.
Yeah,
he can't freelance.
He played on a already top defense, so he didn't have to.
That's why he could freelance because he played on that top defense.
Maybe it does take years for
listen here, man.
So we don't know.
Listen here. All I'm saying is this, man.
But we could have had Kyle Hamilton.
I don't know about that though. But look, all I'm saying is this:
he was there at 14.
Harrison Smith is 38, 39 years old, man.
No, he's not.
He's only 35.
He's only 35. Oh. What, 34, 35?
Yep. How old is he? He's 100.
Give me the right age. No, give me the age.
What does it matter? What does it matter? Zoe, you're still gonna say he's old.
They asked He's still old.
He's still old.
They asked
35.
Harrison Smith a few years
35?
ago how long.
Yep.
Yeah, he's 35, man.
But think about it.
Asked,
Harrison Smith did something 2 years in a row that Kirk Cousins only did one time, and that's took a pay cut to help the team.
Yep. They asked Harrison Smith.
I'll take a pay cut too at 35, getting paid $9 million.
Cousins is 36.
Pick me up.
Cousins is 36 and didn't take a pay cut.
If you listen to the comments that the guys who are coming in, the three that press conference they had with the 3 guys that came in today,
They wanna play
they
with
say
Harrison.
about Harrison Smith would have been picked up by another team just for the fact of his
Not for no
professionalism.
$9 million.
And
Yeah, he
now
would've.
that Daniil is gone, you have no
What
veteran.
NFL?
So
Y'all
you
tell me
need
which NFL
Harrison.
team would have paid Harrison Smith $9 million?
Dallas.
Man, Dallas ain't got no damn money.
Oh, they would have paid Harrison Smith.
They ain't got no money, man. They ain't got no money. Believe me, they ain't got no money. What NFL team would have paid Harrison Smith $9 million?
I just told you, and you ain't listening.
Okay, besides
You
Dallas,
was
but
trying
Dallas,
to trade
but
for
Dallas
him.
is a team though. They ain't signed no free agents. Give me another team.
Seahawks.
No.
Hell no, they not about to pay no damn 35-year-old corp
Yes,
no
no,
$9
but if
million.
you get rid of
What?
if you get rid of
9
Harrison
million?
Smith, if you get rid of Harrison Smith, who's going to be the veteran presence in the locker room? Because Daniil is gone, they're all gone.
Yeah, you don't have a leader.
Harrison's gone, Daniil is gone. Who's going to be the leader?
The veteran president. You
If
got
you-
McClellan
Zoe,
still out there.
Zoe, did
You
you
got
watch the-
Bynum still on the field. You
Zoe,
got
did
you
you-
got people on defense.
Zoe,
Like,
did you
like,
watch
we
the
gotta
press
stop
conference?
it.
They're
Hey,
not
the problem
natural.
is- Hey, the problem with Vikings fans is we don't like to move on for Viking players who
Well, no.
did great in
No,
Minnesota.
that is true.
Zoe, guess what,
Have you
Zoe?
heard them
That
all
is
talk
that is
about
that is
That
true,
is
though.
okay. Some Viking fans can't move on.
Yeah.
Dude, I had to move on from my idols, and I'm fine. We
Hey,
can
please
move
don't
on.
say-
There
please
are
don't say-
Viking fans that can move
Please
on.
don't
There
say
are
about
some
your
that
idol,
can't.
Tony.
But, Zoe, I
Don't
have a
tell me
question
about your
for you.
idol. Don't
Zoe,
tell
I
me
They
have a
about your
kept
question.
idol.
Harrison for veteran presence.
Right, Zoe,
Man,
I
come
have a
on,
question
man.
for you.
No, move on. Put a younger player on the football
But
field, man.
if they don't have
Like
anybody
who?
better who's younger than why get rid of what you have?
Man, come on, man.
You got rid of all the old veterans.
No, I'm just Zoe, I'm just
Who are
asking.
you gonna,
I'm just saying,
I
though,
agree with
man.
you, Zoe.
You know, you gotta let the young boys play. Let them learn they lumps and bumps while they
Well,
playing
they've
in the
had Louis-
football
this
game.
is Louis-
None of
this
them
is Louis
have more than
C's
4
third
years
year.
of experience.
Okay, he might come around. Let him play.
Okay, here's the deal, Zoe. Did you see the young boys against the Bears in that game last year where they gave up that big gainer and we lost? Did you see
And
the
the
young
game
boys
against
play
the
against the
Packers?
Bengals and make Jake Browning look like friggin'
So,
can't-
we gonna,
Zoe, you
okay,
can't-
so look, so okay,
Zoe,
what we gonna
Zoe, you
okay, so
can't
what we
use
gonna
the
do
number.
tonight is so
You
what
can't
we gonna do tonight is we're gonna say the young boys ain't ready to play. But we see Harrison
Nobody
Smith
is saying
missed
that they're ready
tackles.
to-
Nobody is
they
saying
aren't
that,
ready to
Zoe.
play.
I just
Zoe,
said let the young
but
boy
what
play.
I'm-
Let Harrison
You
Smith
can't
leave.
you can't just say a guy's 35, he's done. You just can't.
You can't. No,
say-
you can't.
So
It's
y'all really
spot-
telling me
those
y'all
spot
think
players.
Harrison Smith is done?
Do I
Nobody
think
is saying that
has
these
Harrison
guys
Smith
can't play,
has
though.
Harrison
We're
Smith lost
saying
a
that they
step?
need
Yes.
a presence.
He's lost a step, but here's the thing, though. If you're going to put Harrison Smith in pass coverage, he's terrible. You know where he plays it best? On the line,
Right.
on a blitz.
But that's why they have Bynum. Bynum's the
That's
best.
why they have Bynum back there.
Listen here, man. You right. Y'all right. Y'all right.
No, no.
Well, no, you have a point. You have a valid point.
Yeah.
But what we're saying is he fits a scheme that Flores wants to run. So does Metellus. These players all have something that they bring.
But Metellus could be a leader though. He been here long enough.
No, but Zoe, did you watch the press conference of the guys who just came?
Yeah.
Every one of them said. Every one of them said that Harrison Smith is going to be the leader for the defense. That's who they look to for leadership.
Zoe, can I ask you something?
Every single one of them.
Hold on. I got to ask Zoe something. Let's see. You don't do history. You don't do press conferences. You
watch highlights.
You watch highlights, and they're probably on ESPN.
No. First off, Zoe do the eye test. What I
Zoe
see.
do what Zoe does.
Okay, Zoe, you need to get your vision checked. Go get some glasses. There's nothing wrong with glasses.
Here's the deal with Smith. He's lost a step, but with our 3 safety looks that we like to play, he still fits.
And like I said, if it was with a 3 safety look, here's the thing. If Lewis Cine was ready to play, Lewis Cine would be out there more than Smith. They would let go of Smith.
Hey, Yogi.
Lewis Cine can't get on the field.
Hey, yo, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
So for $11 million, the Vikings gonna sign Justin Simmons, the linebacker from the Denver Broncos.
He's a safety.
Harrison Smith for safety.
Yeah, he probably doesn't fit what he does.
Come on,
Flores, okay, here's the deal. Simmons probably doesn't fit what Flores wants to do on defense.
The Vikings want to sign Harrison Smith because he's a long-time Vikings, man. That's the only fucking reason, man.
No, it ain't so. Have another drink and shut the fuck
No.
Here's the thing, Zoe. You're talking about these other players, right? Guess what? If they don't fit what Brian Flores wants to do, they ain't gonna sign him. Bottom line.
And old man hitman do.
And after letting go Kirk Cousins and Danielle Hunter, the Vikings, they don't care how long they've been here.
On,
they don't care how long they've been here. Danielle been here, what, 8, 9 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Danielle made a bigger impact than Harrison Smith last year.
Yeah. It's right now. It looks like the free agency route is going to be all for Brian Flores. The draft is going to be for Caleb.
If Smith does not take a pay cut, he's not here.
I'm not saying Hitman not no first-time Hall of Famer. Hall of Fame. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's time to move on.
Well, you'll move on eventually.
Like, listen, man. Wants him back, look. Then he's coming back.
He's coming. He's back.
Man. I told the Vikings 2 years ago it's time to move on for certain players, and we have more fucking draft picks.
It was time to move on from Smith, but guess what? You actually drafted Smith's replacement as Scene, and guess what? Scene can't stay on the field. He can't even get.
Oh my God, we got Let me set Shaw straight. I'm gonna be like Tony, just come in here and start problems with everybody. Let me set something.
I didn't do that.
That's usually what you do. Would you come in and
say, I didn't do that,
and then leave?
I'm gonna say this right now. I'm happy they re-signed Harrison Smith.
Well, then why are you bitching?
Now you're just being condescending to us.
Hey, you know what? The thing about Zoe, I don't understand. Zoe want to trade everybody, cut everybody, but he will never tell you how to build a team. Like, what is it? Do you want everybody to leave? Who you want to bring in, Zoe? Because you always talking about trading everybody.
Bro, listen, bro.
Yeah. He gotta think about it. That's exactly because you get on this YouTube right there, and you say trade everybody, but you never talk about no strategies about building a team. This ain't Madden. Hold on. So I got something for you. Hold on.
Man, fuck what he talking about. He's not gonna resign. Get a second round draft pick.
We actually did better than a draft. We got Grenard, which is
I said trade him.
Hey, this Zoe right here. This ain't real football, Zoe. It's a video game. Look. You take the game out right here, and then you
Madden's not a very good representation. Madden's an awful
because he think this is Madden, but we talking about real players on real teams, and he just be trying to trade them, and come on, Zoe. I got him stumped over there too. He thinking about it too. Yeah, I want all the smoke. I want all the smoke.
I got a question for you. Okay, I got a question for you.
I want all the smoke. He love it. He love it over. That's what I'm talking about.
Let me ask y'all the question though. Let me ask y'all the question for real. This is a real question.
Is it?
And the others weren't.
We all know that Neil Hunter will not re-signing with the Vikings, and he had a good year last year. So why not trade him before the trade?
Well, they were going to before Mr. Dobbs came in. They won those games.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, but look though. So let me ask y'all this: would y'all want to trade Danielle Hunter or no before the trade deadline?
I wanted to trade him.
If the Vikings did not win those games under Josh Dobbs, the Vikings would have traded.
Would you want to trade him before the trade deadline? Yes or no?
Okay, Zoe. What about TJ Hockenson? What about KJ Osborne? What about Justin Jefferson? What about Brian O'Neill? What about Christian Darrisaw? These are all the guys you said trade. That's practically
he got you there, Zoe, because I was hearing it when you were saying trade everybody.
You were trying to trade everybody.
We would have 32 first-round picks.
We wouldn't even have a team.
How? You draft picks. So let me ask y'all this though. So y'all okay with paying Darrisaw and paying O'Neal?
That's fine. It's cool.
It's fine.
JJ.
It's fine.
For what?
Because you have a rookie quarterback.
Because the cap is going to go up. Because the cap is going to go up. Let me finish, though. Let me finish. You asked the question. How are you going to ask the question and not let me answer it?
They're going to have like what is it? Almost $200 million in cap space next year.
Yeah, and it goes up. It goes up next year for everybody.
Going up. Yeah,
it's going up.
And you got to think about it like this though. So when you like in football, baseball, basketball, whatever sport you're talking about, they still have to be within the salary cap threshold. That means even if they have money, they still have to spend a percentage of that cap, or they get penalized. So you can't just because you can't.
Baseball doesn't have a salary cap, but it does have.
Yeah, it doesn't roll over. You have to spend it all.
It does have a bottom though. You have to spend.
So you have to meet it there. And if you think about it like this though, Brian O'Neill has already been paid. He's already like what, year 3 within his deal. So by the time next year, when Justin Jefferson's deal kicks in, he'll be pretty much on a restructure or on a lesser deal, depending on where he at in his career. And then next year, you can re-sign Darisaw to his extension. You're not going to extend everybody all at once. And when you have multiple years or multiple contracts, you can play with the money. Pat Mahomes signed like a 10-year deal. That's why every year you hear Pat Mahomes talk about renegotiating his contract so you can move money around. It's possible.
Yeah.
That's why they have all those
which also proves
Mahomes contract.
Mahomes is Tom Brady. Kirk, see, that's another knock on Kirk Cousins.
That's a Detroit saying.
When was the last time you heard Kirk Cousins move money around so they can sign somebody?
He doesn't. That's why he signs those short deals.
Yeah,
he moved them around from his pocket to his wife's pocket. That's about the only moving around they did.
What up, Zoe?
About how he can't wait to retire as a Falcons, but he's hoping to get another contract. Okay, that's where his head is at.
2011, I want to retire as a Viking. I live here.
Like the Brian O'Neill. Brian O'Neill about to be 29 years old.
So?
What does that mean?
Wait.
What is it with you and age, Zoe?
Can I say what I gotta say without being interrupted?
You ain't saying nothing.
I'm not done.
All you're saying is that
let Zoe finish.
Okay, I'm gonna let him.
Let Zoe finish before he forgets what he was gonna say.
Because that shit will happen. Yeah. That shit will happen. All I'm saying is this: the Vikings gotta learn how to fucking draft their replacements and trade their ass before it's too fucking late. That's why we never trade play and get no fucking draft capital. You need to draft O'Neill replacement right now and see how he playing now and trade his ass next year. And we cool.
But here's the thing, though. In order for trades to work, you have to find a team that's willing to work with you on that trade. And if those teams aren't interested, it ain't going to happen.
It's a dummy born every day, man.
I'm telling you this. The reason why Zoe thinks like that, I'm sorry, Sarah. Go ahead, Sarah.
So I said, in order for you to draft people, you got to have draft picks. And when you only have 5 draft picks, you can't really draft people.
So let me break it down to you like this, though. For the past 6 years, the Vikings have been handcuffed with the Kirk Cousins contract. We all know that, right? And the reason why the handcuff is so bad is because in the draft, you pretty much are not drafting best player available. You're drafting only for need, and you're reaching for guys because you need those guys to come on this team and actually play and contribute from day one. When we went to the Zimmer and early Spellman years, we were able to draft for best player available. When we drafted Adrian Peterson, we didn't necessarily need him because Chester Taylor had a 1,000-yard season the year prior. So if you look at the drafts since Kirk Cousins been here these past 6 years, there have been a lot of reaches, and that's why some players don't.
But you know what? But D Woods, the problem with Kirk Cousins was, and this goes back to Zimmer, they gave all that money, those extensions to defensive players,
right?
And that was basically kicking money down the road.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you had Spielman give Kirk Cousins guaranteed money, not once, but twice. So that puts you in a hole right there. And Kirk never took a pay cut.
Never.
Everybody
else did.
Everybody else did except Kirk.
The only cut Kirk takes is a haircut.
So this is what the Vikings. This is what the Vikings should be doing. So if we extend JJ, it needs to be like a 4-year deal. That way, when that contract is up, you either trade him or he walks. That way, you have time to pay Addison.
Yes.
Then what you do next year, you get, like Zoe's saying, you find Addison's replacement. So in 4 years, you pay Addison a nice still contract to where his replacement in 4 years is what you need to be doing.
Yeah, but that's 4 years down the line, though.
4 years down the line.
That's 4 years down the line, though.
That's the problem. The Vikings do not draft for replacements.
But look, but you're not getting what I was telling you, though. So the past 6 seasons in the Kirk Cousins era, their drafts have only been drafting for need in the immediate openings. What you're talking about is drafting for depth and developing guys. They haven't been able to do that because they don't have enough cap space to go out there and sign starters. So what they have been doing the past 6 years in the draft is drafting players that's going to have to come on this team and start now. So you know
and
what
also,
happened?
like D Wood said, here's a big thing. Anyone they have drafted, they haven't developed.
Because they didn't have no time to.
They can't develop. I mean, they moved on from Gladney and Danzler so fast. I mean, my God.
But
Because
Tony
Kirk
B. Woods,
needed
though.
Look at Treadwell.
Kirk
They didn't need
needed
that.
a lot of talent around
But
him, so
D.
they
Wood.
can't afford to draft best players. They
Hey,
have
D.
to
Wood.
draft what
Yeah.
plugs.
Last year, the Vikings drafted 0 fucking offensive linemen.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that? What the fuck you mean? We ain't had no fucking offensive lineman, really. No,
Because we
O-line.
drafted the year before, we drafted Ingram.
Darisaw.
We drafted Ingram and Vidarian Lowe the year before, and the year before that we drafted Darius.
I said offensive guard.
So
we did draft the guard. We drafted Ingram.
We had Cleveland playing guard, but Cleveland they traded him because guess what? He was going to be paid to play tackle.
What position?
Hey, Tony, this is what I'm talking about. If we go to the offensive line, look at the reason why they drafted Garrett Bradbury, right? They could have drafted something else in that first round, but they needed to fill a need. So they drafted for the need. They didn't draft for no depth. They can start doing that now because they don't have to fill needs because
they can do it now because they have money to work with.
Exactly.
They don't.
And they have starters that can start that those guys can sit behind for a few years.
Yeah.
So let me break it down. So basically now what's going to happen now that we got rid of that Kirk Cousins contract, got rid of that Danielle Hunter contract. There's no more money down the line issues to where starting next year's draft, we should be able to just start drafting BPA.
Yeah.
And in free agency with all the cap space we have.
Fill the need.
Also, the money for
doing what you're saying. Yeah. Start drafting players, developing them.
Because the money for Cousins, Davenport, and Hunter are only this year. Next year, we don't have any dead money.
That's it.
So it's like starting fresh.
Good of a job Quasey did that. Even with all that dead cap, we were still able to sign guys.
Yeah, here's the thing. He can sign all the players he wants, but it's going to be up to KOC to put them players together as a team.
The coaching staff got developed.
That's got to be the coaching staff. And I'm going to be honest, I haven't seen some things from his coaching staff. I'm kind of like, what the hell is this all about? Especially with the defensive line.
Yeah.
That's just me. Offensive line, too. I mean, if you needed a center that bad, you could have found one cheaper than Bradbury. You didn't have to you could have gave that money to another center. But instead, you bring back Bradbury.
Where we see holes, we want it fixed right here and right now. And it's like sometimes it doesn't happen right here and right now. It's going to take a year or two to be able to get it all built.
All right, Jesus Jones.
Well, now, also, too, if you're going to draft a quarterback this year, you're going to have to draft a center, get another center.
Yes, I think they will.
So,
yeah.
I got a question for you. The like I said, I was to the first part of the show, so I don't know if you guys talked about this. But they were talking about the two things that are out there, the rumors are about one, the Justin Herbert, and the other one, the T. Higgins. I don't know if you guys, the Bengals guys, Cincinnati Bengals guys actually brought this up. But if the Vikings aren't able to sign Justin Jefferson, and we all know the Bengals can't sign T. Higgins, how about the Vikings get the Bengals' first-round pick this year, and T. Higgins a second round next year for JJ this year.
That's dumb.
So
They can't
the
even
Vikings
sign
get a
T.
first
Higgins.
T.
That
Higgins
ain't dumb.
and a second round for JJ. So
What'll happen is, in order for that to happen,
But if they can't even afford to sign T. Higgins, how could they sign JJ?
well,
because Burrow will take a pay cut and get the band back together.
Yeah.
Do you think
he
Jamar
won't
can
take a pay cut.
Yes,
Jamar
Yeah, they
ain't
said they
taking no
would.
pay cut.
Jamar.
Yes,
They both said that they both take a pay cut to play with Justin.
Look,
They'll take a pay cut to bring JJ in.
Yeah,
That's
Let
what
him.
they say, but you
Oh,
think
they'll do
they're
it.
gonna take
Burrow
a
will
pay cut
do
on
it.
the- You think they're going to take a
I don't
pay cut
believe none of
on
that,
their
though.
first contract?
But-
No, I don't think so.
and then the Justin Herbert one was the Vikings 11th, the 2 picks they got from the Texans.
Well, no, here's the thing. Burrow's already got his money.
The Herbert contract won't work.
Burrow's already got his money.
Yeah, because they got
Yeah.
too much
We
dead
didn't
cap.
get rid
They
of
trade
Kirk
him.
only to incur another high cap hit again with Herbert.
Okay. Well, that was just a
That's
rumor I saw with Herbert.
Yeah, Herbert is his contract. His rookie contract is over, so he's now gonna get whatever his extension was.
Because they're saying Harbaugh wants to blow it up and start off with JJ is what they're saying. He wants
Yeah,
to-
I've heard that. I've heard that
right.
too.
So
Yeah,
if
and
they
I
do
get
so,
that, but it doesn't make any sense because we're going to having to pay Darisaw and JJ, and we got rid of Kirk so we could do that. So why would we?
yeah, but
sign
you wouldn't tell me right now
Herbert?
you wouldn't rather have Justin Herbert.
Yeah, but some of that guaranteed money that Herbert signed on his contract will stay with the team that signed it.
The Chargers will pay that.
It'll stay with the Chargers. So we wouldn't get him at the same type of deal that he signed with the Chargers. It'd be a little bit.
It would be the Russell Wilson situation.
Yeah, it'd be something
Yeah,
like
and
that.
the Chargers aren't going to take $108
They're not taking that cap hit.
dead money hit.
But I think I shared this with Yogi. I think I shared this with Zoe. I know the real reason why Justin Jefferson ain't signed his contract yet.
Why is that?
Ain't nobody gonna say it. Everybody's scared to say
Well, no,
it.
I want to hear what it is.
So y'all remember a couple of weeks ago that paternity lawsuit with Justin Jefferson, right?
Oh, that's right. I forgot
Right.
about that.
So all this talk about trading them to Cincinnati here and there, right? If you a smart man, you got people in your corner or whatever, why would you sign one of the highest paid contracts in the history of the NFL for a wide receiver when you got a paternity lawsuit looming? We just
Yeah,
seen
you gotta wait till Maury says you are.
no. Let me finish there. Let me finish there.
So what is someone saying that he's the dad? He's not.
Yes.
Yeah.
His girlfriend is.
Ex-girlfriend.
His ex-girlfriend is.
So here's the thing. So let me guess. He wants a DNA test, and she's saying no.
He wants a DNA test, but basically what happened is she filed for paternity because he was just like, well, I didn't want you to have a baby and stuff like that. So if you put the timeline together, Quasi and KOC said last year they had a deal on the table, right? They had a deal on the table. Justin Jefferson didn't sign it. Why would you sign it knowing this was coming? Now we can understand, Tony. You know, Tony, you got guys in the NFL that know stuff before we come out. The stuff that come out is the stuff that they want us to hear. They probably knew about this last year. So why would you even sign this contract when you know you got that looming?
Well,
Now,
his agent is probably telling him too because guess what? You signed this contract. That's more. She's going to up her request.
Exactly. She's going to up her request.
She's going to up her request. Somebody, you know what? Who was it? He got the divorce and then he signed his new contract.
That's the Miami head coach. Eric Spoelstra. I told Zoe and Yogi this.
Hey.
And this is my theory because I feel like this though. Justin Jefferson hasn't necessarily went on TV and came out and said that he doesn't want to be a Viking. He's basically said in every interview that he's been on that he wants to be the highest paid non-quarterback, right?
Yeah.
So what's holding it up? The Vikings already said that they willing to do that. So,
if I was Justin Jefferson, I would do what that soccer player did. I put all my assets, everything in my mama's name. So that bitch.
Oh yeah, he did that too.
So now that she filed the paternity suit and the baby is already born, the Vikings and Justin Jefferson's camp is probably going to let this play out
Just
until they know.
Over and done with. It's just that simple.
Yeah, that's it.
And JJ, if you are the dad, take responsibility.
Take responsibility.
Well, but he countersued her.
So they rather let this play out in court. That's my theory.
But the judge can make it to where
a paternity test, and he had to countersue her to get a paternity test.
Well, the judge can.
Oh, wait a minute. She didn't want to get one?
If you don't want to get one,
if you didn't want to get one, you're hiding something.
Well, the judge can make it to where she can't touch that money until everything's resolved anyway.
Yeah, but you know how some of these sharks are. But if you think about it like this, though, this is how I'm thinking about it. He's due 19 million this year.
To put a gag order on her, not to have that baby's pictures like in the media and all that.
Yeah, she get in trouble for that.
See,
she could. But here's the thing, though. Like, as far as if he is the dad, he can put the money in trust for the kid.
Yeah,
he can't touch it.
He can do a lot of things.
He can do a lot of things where she can't touch it.
But why would you sign this big contract knowing you got to deal with that? You rather that be done before you sign this contract.
Well, you know what, though? Her not agreeing to get a test tells me right there she don't know who the daddy is.
What you say, Zoe?
I was about to say, yeah, you right. But on the back end, though, you can always go back to court after you sign a new contract. Because if you get a new job, your baby mama going back to court on your ass if you got a pay.
Not necessarily.
Huh?
Not if it's not his. The
not
money,
necessarily.
I mean,
no, I said.
I don't think y'all ever been down in front of the court then.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying the baby is his.
Nah, I have.
You get a payment rearranged.
Usually,
look at that new
job.
job.
Support, they adjust to the income of the dad.
They adjust to the income.
Yeah,
and if he signs that new contract,
that's what I'm saying.
Money, if
but
it's his.
The girlfriend or the mother, whoever has the child, they're the ones who have to refile. So, like, if let's just say he gets child support based off his income now, and she never refiles after he makes that big contract, he just pays what he's paying now.
He just paying now.
Yeah,
because it has to be it has to be a reason. It has to be a reason for any kind of restructure when it comes to child support and stuff like that.
Oh,
and
no,
if she's already,
Detroit don't work like that.
Hey, I'm in California. No, we don't. I'm in California. I'm in one of the worst states for it, so I know.
Well, I'm in Texas. In Texas, when a dad who's paying child support gets a new job and starts making money, the mother of the child, if she wants more money for child support, she has to refile based on his new income. The state just doesn't. The state just doesn't change the income.
Yeah,
I don't know how it works in Minnesota because I never had to deal with
that. You might have to pay alimony too. So I mean, it all depends.
Well, no, if they weren't married, then he doesn't pay alimony.
But no matter though. If he signed a new contract next year, she's just going back to court later on next year for more money.
I don't think he can.
Well, technically,
hell yeah, how that shit go.
He needs to hire me as his paying law.
It depends on what state he's in too. What state is?
It depends on where the baby was conceived.
I don't know.
No, she was. From what I read, she's in New York.
Oh, she's on the East Coast.
Yeah.
So New York, right? God, New York got strict rules.
People, that's why
New York probably wants to go after Justin Jefferson because New York.
Yogi, you want to head out, Zoe? Yogi?
No. I was telling young people that's why you just pull out.
That's why you do. That's why you do
like that. No love.
Just the tip.
Hey, Yogi.
I can say something else, but I ain't going to.
Where's that parental advisory?
Just wear a condom. Just strap it up. Safe sex is the best sex.
No love, no money.
No glove, no love.
He says you a lie.
But that's my theory, guys. That's what I'm thinking.
No, that makes a lot of sense, though. But here's the thing. You know what, D-Wood? Now that you bring it up, the way it worked out for Sepulstra, that's the blueprint for a lot of these athletes.
Yeah.
And remember how they said that they almost reached an agreement right before like the first week of the season, and that's when that story came out.
See?
Yeah, that's when the story did come out. But here's the thing: I only heard it one time.
Was the Spolstra case in Florida?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, Florida's got Florida's got some pretty good rules when it comes to stuff like that.
All I'm saying is that's my theory.
You're probably right.
You're probably right. That's the only thing that's holding up. The Vikings want to get a deal done. He wants to get a deal done. And all these aggregators online.
And tell you, I think the Vikings are going to resign. They're going to resign Darrisaw. They're going to resign Jefferson. It's going to be heavy weighted to that first year because of all the cap space the Vikings are going to have. and then they can spread the rest of the money out over the rest of the time. Is what I think is going to happen.
They're going to have money to put together a pretty good roster. Put it
They
that way.
should.
With better
They
depth.
should.
That's one thing we didn't have was depth. I mean, the guys we lost today, Tonga, Dye, Schlattman, they were just spot guys.
They were bums.
And I mean,
Well, Ty was Tonga was good for backup.
No, he got signed by the Chargers.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, Dye did.
He was a good back. No, Tonga went to the Cardinals.
Yeah,
but he
Tonga went to the
was a
Cardinals.
good backup guy. Jermaine Dye.
Schlattman
Troy Dye.
2 years from the Giants.
Yeah, Troy Dye. I don't care. He was just a special teamer, so he can go anywhere.
No, he was a basketball player playing the football. Because that's what he looked like.
Guy,
A basketball player
from the A's, though.
So D Woods, you think we trading up to the 2 spot or the 3 spot?
I think we're gonna try both. I think we're gonna try to get the 3 first, and if the 3 be messing around, we're gonna go to the 2.
I think they try to get to the 1 because Washington wants Drake May.
Does Washington want May or do they want Williams?
They want May.
But do you really think that Chicago is going to give the Vikings a franchise quarterback?
Quasi don't care. He ain't a
It's
football
not
guy.
Though. I'm talking about Chicago.
They stupid. They still ain't traded Fields. They don't know what they're doing.
They're stupid, but I don't think they're that stupid that they would hand over a franchise quarterback to the Vikings.
You know what though, Sarah? They are because
I think Ryan Poles is.
If you were seriously trying to get rid of what is keeping Fields there?
Nothing.
Nobody wants him.
No, because I feel
I'm
like
sure they were
waited,
offered a 6th, 7th, or 5th round.
They waited too long. They should have traded Fields last year.
Pick for them.
They could have got that last year, but they didn't trade him. So now they stuck.
To me, it's almost like, and the Vikings have this problem sometimes. The GM wants to do something, but then ownership steps in and changes the whole program.
I just think Ryan Poles is the bozo. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it.
Oh my God, me too. Like I'm so sick of hearing people praise him.
Because I feel like this though, right? Like some of the moves that he does are in question, right? Just the move, like okay, so you gut the whole training, the whole coaching staff, right? But you keep Everflus. So if you draft Caleb Williams, Caleb Williams gonna come in here and not they're gonna have a 7-10 year. So they're gonna fire Everflus finally. So now you're gonna have Caleb Williams gonna have a new coordinator his second year. Why would you do that?
Yeah,
that's stupid.
Rick Spielman was on Sirius XM, and he's like, if I was Chicago and I was Ryan Poles, I don't care what you give me. If you offer me a 7th round pick for Justin Fields, I'm taking it. He goes, because you cannot have Fields and Williams on the same roster, because let's say Caleb Williams gets hurt in preseason. Justin Fields turns the corner and starts playing well. Well, you're going to have Caleb Williams sitting there, and people are going to be calling for Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams plays bad. People are like, yeah, Caleb Williams is playing bad. We know Justin Fields is better than this. Let's get Justin Fields out there. He's like, if you are the Chicago Bears, you cannot have Justin Fields on your roster. If you take Caleb Williams, you cannot have both those guys on your roster. It is going to be way too much controversy. You cannot have Fields on there. So we'll see.
You can't, because and Caleb Williams runs his mouth, or his dad will run his mouth, and that'll cause a problem too.
Yeah.
And not only
it's already causing a problem.
If Justin Fields does good and Caleb is demanding a trade, that they have no leverage to trade him.
Shouldn't have
traded him last leverage to trade him now, but if you can get a 6th or 7th out of him.
If they keep both of them on the team and say he gets hurt and Fields has to come in, and Fields suddenly plays like he's like freaking Lamar Jackson, then Caleb is going to be disgruntled because he wants to be the starter, and he's going to demand a trade, and then it's going to be harder to trade him when teams know that
Fields is if Fields is going to be a free agent anyway because he's on his rookie contract.
Yep, and the 5th-year option didn't get picked up.
That's why he didn't get picked up. So
that's why he shouldn't have traded him last year.
Yep. And so they won't get nothing for him, put it that way.
Yeah.
So what percentage do you guys think the Bears pick Harrison or Marvin Harrison at pick 1?
Didn't they just get a receiver though?
They got an old receiver.
Oh, they got Keenan Allen.
If they're
For
taking
1
Marvin
year.
Harrison, they're not going to stay at 1.
I think they
if were
botched the
taking
whole thing.
Marvin,
Ed.
why would they have signed Keenan?
Keenan on there for 1 year. He only got 1 year contract.
Yeah, but why though?
More weapons.
Because because they probably looked at what he did against the Vikings last year, and he's like twice a year. Hell yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Pose is the bozo.
Pick on him.
Pose. Why you even make that trade?
It doesn't really matter. Keenan Allen will be hurt by week 3.
You're right.
Missed 7 weeks.
I don't get it. I would have traded Fields last year.
I don't know. I'm high on the Bears. I think the Bears are gonna play good this year.
Dan, you high on the Lions? You high on the Bears? Is this a Viking podcast or what?
He high on everyone but the Vikings.
Okay.
Hey,
First of all, until the Lions can prove they can do it more than 1 year in a row, I'm not. We'll see what happens.
Catch. I never said shit about the Catch. I never said shit about the Lions. They lying. I'm high on the Bears.
No,
if y'all look at the Bears are making good moves in ready.
How?
How?
You said we were gonna finish 4th, so that means you're high on the Lions.
What the
The
fuck
Bears got a bunch of
When
names.
did we finish?
We finished last.
No, we were third.
We tied with the Bears.
Oh,
We were tied. Yeah, we were. Everybody, I think, was like 7-11 or something like that.
Okay, so that shit break even.
But the Vikings had a better record. Something that's why they finished.
Yeah, the Vikings finished 3rd. Bears were 4th.
Yeah,
because we had
some bullshit like that.
Record.
But
yeah,
the Bears did some good pickups on offense and defense. And they defense was good last year. And they got new offensive coordinator.
Their defense was solid, but I just don't. I feel like this though. This is a quarterback driven league, and I feel like Poles ain't made a decision on Justin Fields, and he don't know what's going on with Caleb. Caleb canceling meetings with them. It's like the whole team is in turmoil before they can even get to training camp.
And that might be the front office too. It could be the McCaskies.
So I'm just like,
a rookie quarterback coming in would not want to go into a freaking situation like that.
Well, here's a funny thing too. Williams backtracked because he said last year he didn't want to go to Chicago, and then they said, "No, that's not true."
That's not true. He don't give a fuck when he get drafted. He just wants to get a paycheck, man.
Well, then why the hell would you? Well, then who said it?
Who knows? That's the
probably
media.
his
Who
dad.
the fuck knows? Nobody.
Well, here's the thing, though.
Probably said it. It was probably the media that said it.
I said it.
D Wood said it. D Wood said it. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, man, we can't ignore what the Bears are doing on offense and defense.
I don't like their moves.
I can ignore it because they ain't did nothing on the field.
What?
I don't like their moves.
I'm talking about during the offseason.
But yeah, so I understand what you're saying. They've got
Okay, guess what, Zoe? If everybody went by offseason, the Bears would be hoisting a Super Bowl trophy.
I think
the Raiders.
Keenan Allen has proven he can't be healthy, so I'm not really worried about the Keenan Allen.
He was okay. I feel you, though, Catch. But last year, wasn't he healthy all last year?
That was his first time in like 4 years.
But on the back end, though, like I said in my video, I think the Bears take a quarterback at 1 and a wide receiver at number 9.
They could.
They could do that. There's still those. Isn't there a Washington receiver that's supposed to be like top 10?
Yeah, Roma
Doomsday
or something like that.
Yeah.
He's nice.
They could give elite neighbors too if they wanted to.
Yeah, I think the Bears
will put. Realize too that there's going to be teams that need a wide receiver that will try to jump them too, because all the top teams are taking quarterbacks.
But those this is what I don't get though, right? If you're gonna draft your quarterback at number 1, why haven't you got rid of Fields? That's the first question. Number 2, if you're gonna draft a receiver at number 9, why did you trade for Keenan Allen? Like, you can't put all those players on the field all at one time.
Why you can't?
Like, because you can't. You can't play 2 quarterbacks.
But D Wood, the Bears. Listen, D Wood. The Bears can trade Justin Fields a week before the NFL draft for a 6th-round draft pick.
Why haven't they done it already?
Who wants him?
Bro,
everybody else.
The Broncos.
The Raiders not taking him.
The Raiders didn't or the Broncos didn't. So what you mean? How?
If I'm the Raiders, I can see the Raiders taking him.
That's what I'm saying. All I'm saying is
I don't think Justin Fields will work with Sean Payton, so I don't think the Broncos.
No, he won't work in Denver.
Yeah. They could trade him anywhere, man. All I'm saying is though, the Bears are trying to build a mini He don't know the fuck he talking about. He don't know what he talking about. Keenan Allen is only in Chicago for 1 year. He got a 1 year deal.
I agree
with
you.
Bears.
I like to play.
Cash, let me ask you a question, Cash. Hey, Cash, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
If you were the Bears, would you trade Caleb Williams with the number 1 pick? Trade Justin Fields for a 5th round pick. Then number 9, you draft a wide receiver like Malik Neighbors.
I don't think they'll get a 5th format, but I think
I'm saying
the only one they could get where they probably get.
I would do that. But, it depends.
What did Mac Jones
Who
get?
are they
You
gonna
can say
trade
that
him to?
now. You can say that
I just
now.
told you who.
But Zoe, you can say yes, they could take a receiver at 9, but we don't know what receivers are going to be there. We don't know what trades are going to happen.
I'm pretty sure Malik Neighbors will be the order Washington wide receiver.
Yogi, who is number 5? Who's the number 5 in the draft?
The Chargers.
And the Chargers would be willing.
Chargers need a receiver.
Chargers need a receiver.
They need a receiver too. They just traded Kenny Allen away.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So
Williams is gone.
The Bears will probably get the Washington wide receiver, or they probably get the LSU wide receiver.
So if you think about it, if the Vikings are going to make a move, I don't want to call the Bears. I just don't. I'm not trading in the division. No.
And they're gonna tax us heavily too.
But look, the Bears had 3 nice number 3. They had 3 wide receivers on their roster, just like the Bengals.
Who they got?
They had DJ Moore, Keenan Allen in the 1st round pick in this year's draft.
I think they might go tackle at number 9. Tell you the truth.
You see what I'm saying, though, Tony? The Bengals had T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd, and Jamar Chase. 3 nice wide receivers.
I don't know what the Bears.
Yeah, but they also got Joe Burrow as a quarterback.
I don't
see. But you drafted Caleb Williams.
Maybe.
You don't know, but if Caleb's got the tools, but we don't know if it'll translate on the field.
But like
I'm saying that's if you do though.
If they draft Caleb and Eberflus has a bad season, he's going to get fired, and then everyone's going to get fired, and a new regime is going to come back.
Why y'all keep talking about Eberflus? Eberflus is not calling plays on offense.
I don't trust
the
Bears.
Defensive coordinator.
If he had a losing season, he's getting fired.
He was the offensive coordinator last year.
I don't trust the Bears.
Yogi, like, what's going on here, man?
That's what it comes down to.
Yogi, this is all your fault. I hope you're happy.
I don't trust the Bears to be good.
I feel you though. I feel you on that though, Catch. But I'm just saying though, they got a new offensive coordinator.
Why would he get fired if he has another losing season?
All right, look. So hear me out. Look. This is why I don't trust the Bears, because the moves that they're making makes no sense. You fired everybody on the staff. Let me finish, Sarah. You fired everybody on the staff, but you kept Eberflus. You should have just fired everybody and started completely from scratch, because you already knew you were going to have a number 1 overall pick. So why would you have a number 1 overall pick when drafting a quarterback, and if shit don't go right next season, everybody's fired? So you know what happens to whoever comes
I think I can answer that, D Woods. Here's what I'm hearing from Chicago folks, just by listening to their podcast. Eberflus has become very good friends with Ryan Poles.
See?
They do everything together. They talk every day.
So it's the KOC Kwesi situation.
It's the KOC Kwesi thing, where basically they're joined at the hip.
But
so here's the thing, though.
Issues that we don't have.
Bears
Chicago is where quarterbacks go to die, though.
But hey, Tony, the Bear defense coordinator Eberflus, where the fucking last name is
Eberflus.
He did not call plays on offense. He called.
No, they got rid of Gatsby. They got rid of him.
But he's the head coach.
And they got a new offensive coordinator.
And that's why
called plays on defense, and their defense was good last year. They got a new offensive coordinator in place at Chicago.
Okay, now I got a question.
That's why it makes no sense.
How?
I got a question. Does Caleb Williams want to play in cold weather?
No.
Hell yeah, he do.
I'll put it like this, though, Tony.
Listen here, man. Listen
my boy,
Mike.
Hey, by the way,
man.
the cold weather thing
is going anywhere to sign a fucking check, man.
The cold weather thing.
I don't know where y'all think the quarterbacks will grew up at. They going anywhere with that money at, man.
Well,
they not Eli Manning. They cannot pick and choose where the fuck they gonna go.
He might.
Who can't?
He might.
None of them, man.
If the Vikings trade for the number 2 pick in the draft, Caleb will go to a press conference or tell somebody he don't want to go to Chicago because he see the Minnesota as a better team for him. He would do that.
So, hey, D Wood, can I ask you a question?
Even the guy, hold on a second. The playing outside thing is a thing because the guy who signed from the Houston Texas, Grenard, he's like, it's cold up in Minnesota, but we play in a dome, so I don't care. So
exactly.
Hey, yo, y'all can't do this shit no more, man.
What?
Hey, Yogi, at the end of the day, man, listen here, man. The Bears right now are trying to build a fucking dome. And Caleb Williams is not no Eli Manning. He cannot tell an NFL team
we had to play outside
where he's not going to play. The GMs in the NFL will blackball Caleb Williams. His ass won't get fucking drafted.
No, they
That's
won't.
not happening, man. Like, stop playing, y'all. Like, y'all know that shit.
I'm telling you,
we were the last quarterback that said they not playing somewhere and got drafted. Who was the last quarterback?
Eli Manning.
Eli Manning.
Who did it before Eli Manning?
John
Elway.
Fuck exactly.
No, not even John Elway. Jim Kelly.
Yeah, that's why he went to the USFL.
That's why he went to the USFL.
But
Jim Everett.
It's an outlier.
Is another one.
It is an outlier, so you can't say it doesn't happen, but it does happen.
Catch it. Listen, man.
I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm not saying. Here, I think if the Bears draft him,
Williams is not about to reject a $30 million contract.
It ain't about him rejecting.
He makes a lot of money.
He makes a lot more He makes a lot more with NILs.
Yeah,
he don't make shit.
He can't go back to college.
He don't make shit about $5 million NIL.
No, but he can still the contract said he had to be a spokesman. He still
come on, man. Y'all
know
he
still gets the spokesman.
Southern California.
So y'all really think?
Hold on. The Southern California college is more popular than the Rams, even after the Rams winning.
I know Trojans are more popular than the Rams.
Yeah,
Trojans are more popular.
So the money difference. So I don't think money is the big driver for Caleb Williams because he can still make a bunch of money in Los Angeles. But Zoe, I am not saying that he's going to refuse to play for the Bears. I think if the Bears draft him, he's going to play in Chicago. I'm not saying he's going to refuse to play for the Bears. He can say it all he wants, and when it comes time to it, I think he's going to whoever drafts him. I think he's going to play it for. So now resetting a contract after the 5th-year guarantee, he doesn't want it. If he doesn't want that contract, he can do what Kirk Cousins did. If you don't want to play for the team, give me the franchise tag, and then I'll go. So I see what you're saying, Zoe. I think he's going to sign whoever drafts him, but there is a possibility that his ego is big enough.
That's not no possibility, man. Last year, Caleb Williams made $10 million, man.
You forget that it's not just him making the decisions; it's his dad. He doesn't have an agent.
Yeah. So wait
a minute. His dad is his agent.
Him and his dad.
He don't need no agent.
Him and his dad may actually think that they're big enough to make the Eli Manning decision.
No.
So I'm not saying they're going to. I'm just saying there is.
Man, y'all tripping, man. Hey, Tony, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Why would you need an agent if you know you're going number 1 overall to the Chicago Bears?
Because you have a dad like that that's going to get in the way of shit.
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, so why
being your own agent?
More important?
Being your own agent is like being your own defense attorney. You have an idiot for a client.
Yeah.
You know you're going number 1.
But here's the thing, though, Zoe.
There's no way, Caleb. There's no way.
Caleb being smart. Caleb is not smart enough to negotiate his own contract.
Well, not only that, there's no way.
You can hire a lawyer to do that for you.
Why hire a lawyer when your father will do it for cheap?
They're gonna hire a lawyer, man.
The thing about the contract we're not saying is there's no negotiation with the contract. It's just guaranteed money because when you get drafted, you're on a rookie pay scale anyway.
Yeah, the guaranteed money is what he's going to get.
He would. Why hire an agent if you know you're going number 1? Like,
I don't believe in hiring agents either. Like, I don't see why you hire an agent either.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Quick question, Yogi. Answer this question for me. He didn't hire an agent, right?
Right.
Okay, technically,
he can't go back to college.
If you don't hire an agent, I know it works in basketball. If you hire an agent, you can't go back to college.
He can't go back anyway.
How does that work in football?
If you declare for the draft, I don't think you can go back.
Yeah, okay, so if you declare, you can't go back.
Yeah, it's over with. That's why I say he going number one. He don't need an agent. For what?
Man, I don't care about Caleb Williams. What the Vikings gonna do at number 3 or 2, man? What we doing?
They gonna be at number
Don't
11.
say Drake May. Don't have a heart attack.
Yeah, don't say Drake May. Zoe will lose it.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Outside of Caleb, because Caleb probably gonna go number 1. I'm okay with Drake May. I'm okay with Daniels. I'm okay with JJ McCarthy. I'm straight with that. I'm
okay with them.
I will be happy with whichever one they get. I'm cool with it.
Bottom line, D Woods, you're right. We need a quarterback.
Yeah, quarterback. I'm cool with it.
And this is what I'm telling everybody. This now is the era. Now we're going to see how good of a quarterback whisperer, a quarterback guru coach that KOC is, because we've been told he's a quarterback whisperer. He's a quarterback guru. Now, what I saw last year with Dobbs and with Hall and with Mullins leads me to think differently.
But benefit of a doubt,
benefit of doubt.
And whoever they choose, I would assume that they watch more than just highlights.
Now, what if? I think Darnold.
Hey, that's a shot at me.
I think.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm saying.
Hey, you hear me, Yogi? Hey, that's a shot at me.
Well, hey, I think Darnold is going to have his best year of his career because of the talent.
Darnold's going to surprise us
because of the talent that he has is by far and away the best that he's ever had. The atmosphere,
and honestly, Catch, you're right, because the pressure's not on him.
Yes.
No, he can relax and play football.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's a quarterback of the future and anything, but I just don't think the Vikings.
Yeah,
I don't think the Vikings are going to be a dumpster.
You're probably, you know what? You'll probably get 6 or 7 wins out of Darnold.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, you'll probably get 6 or 7 wins.
If that happens, what is wrong with that? Because then the rookie has time to learn.
Yeah.
So let me ask all the questions. No, I just want to know if we get 6 or 7 wins out of Sam Darnold, why not play the rookie in week 5 or week 6?
The rookie will probably get playing time. That's what I'm saying.
It all depends on
the rookie will probably get playing time.
It all depends. It all depends on if he's ready or not.
Right. It depends.
Hey, Catch. If you train us to number 3 for a quarterback, his ass better be ready by week 8.
Nah.
Not necessarily.
No.
Man. Look at the teams that were in the Super Bowl last year. Just look at San Francisco. They built it the way they built the team around the quarterback.
We're not San Fran, bro. We not.
But no,
we've got some pieces though that could be reminding.
We ain't got no damn D tackles. How we got pieces? We ain't got no damn D tackles.
On offense, Zoe. On offense.
San Fran is a defensive team.
But look at what they got. They got.
I'm just trying to say that I'm just trying to say. So what I'm trying to say,
Tony, I'm with you, Tony. I'm with you, Tony.
Both teams.
Both
teams.
Okay.
Last year,
on offense, they got Deebo Samuel.
Let me finish my point. Both teams in the Super Bowl last year built their teams differently.
Yeah.
San Fran built the team around the quarterback and let the rookie play. Kansas City had Patrick Mahomes sit for a year and learn. So what I'm saying is, we don't
Kansas City though. That's an outline. You don't count them though.
So what are you gauging your shit on?
What about Carson Palmer and John?
Y'all just said
no. What about Carson Palmer? What about
Carson Palmer said a year? Carson
Palmer said a year.
Carson Palmer and John Kitna.
Yeah.
But let me ask y'all the question though, Tony. You said we similar to San Fran, right?
Okay, Zoe, you got to let me explain this, okay?
No, but wait.
No. Wait.
I'm trying to figure out this though, Tony. San Fran run the fucking football. They got better running backs, and we got better wide receivers. How the fuck are we compared to San Fran? Tell me now.
Zoe, we just signed Aaron Jones.
Do that mean we're gonna run the football?
Then if you're not going to run the football, then why the fuck
go sign him?
Why do you sign him if you're not going to run the goddamn football?
Y'all talking sideways right now.
That's you.
Zoe, I'm talking sideways as you.
They have to run the football.
So I'm about ready to tell you to have a coke and a smile and shut the fuck up because you ain't making no goddamn sense.
So they have to run. They have to run the football because KOC doesn't have his noogie blanket.
Right, he's got to run the ball this year.
Okay, can I ask y'all the question?
You already did.
Go to catch. You won't ask me no more questions. You won't even let me answer your goddamn question.
Go ahead, Joe.
I'm asking y'all.
Fuck you, nigga. Shut the fuck up. Nobody listening to you.
But what I'm saying is, KOC does.
They don't run the fucking football.
KOC doesn't have his noogie blanket and cousins, so he has to run the football this year.
So if we do something last year, then it's going to be the same thing every year for the next 50 years?
We ain't running football in year one with KOC.
Okay, Zoe, listen to me and listen good, okay? I'm only going to say this one time.
They ran the ball in KOC's first year. They had Dalvin Cook. They ran the ball.
Had somebody who had a real running back. That's why.
Here's the thing, Zoe. Listen to me, okay? You're going into this year with either Sam Darnold or a rookie quarterback, okay? You are going to have to run the ball to take the pressure off of both of those quarterbacks. Mm-hmm. So he doesn't have 3rd and longs, 2nd and longs. You need him to have 2nd and 6 or 3rd and short for him to be successful and to have that offense work. That means you're going to have to run the ball. You're going to have to.
KOC doesn't.
You're right, Tony. But can I ask you a question, Tony?
Oh, here we go again with the questions. God damn.
I just want to ask you a question, though.
God, that's how I love you, man.
I just want to know, though. Hey, look, though. This is everybody else on the panel, though.
Okay.
When you aren't down your starting quarterback, don't you run the football to help the backup quarterback in the NFL?
That's
you run the football to help any quarterback.
Not if you have Alexander Madison as your first running back.
You're right, Tony. And we did that shit good last year, so we're gonna do good this year. You right?
No.
Wait, what?
Like I said.
No, what did you just say?
We're just gonna suck then, okay?
Okay. So last year, not last year.
Wait, I just got credit for what?
In 2022, the Vikings ran the ball more than they did last year because they had a competent running back. Exactly. I think around week 3 or 4, KOC realized that Alexander Madison ain't him, so that's why he threw more. Now that they actually have Aaron Jones running back, I think they go back to running the ball a little bit more because they have to. And if KOC treats this year's offense like last year's offense, then
that's perfect for Zoe. That is perfect for Zoe.
That's for Zoe.
Y'all speaking real. Y'all talking. Hey, y'all talking sideways.
Okay,
you're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Yeah, exactly.
They ain't that guy. Hey, play that shit again.
That's for you, Zoe.
Stop the cap.
I'm speaking like what the fuck are you about to tell me?
Hey, what did they say when Alexander Madison came into the meeting room?
You're not that guy.
Exactly.
Exactly. Run the football.
We gotta let you go, Madison, because
you're not that guy.
You're not that guy. But no, I think KOC does run the ball.
He's probably learned his lesson, and they've probably already talked to him. And this would be the front office too. They've probably said you need to run the ball more.
And he has a run game coordinator too.
That's probably why they signed a better back and gave him more money.
I hope. You know what? I hope.
Yeah, because
I want to run the football more. But let me ask you all a question. I only could go off of what I know and what I seen.
Well, I agree.
All I know is
the
Minnesota Vikings.
Zoe, we saw the same thing.
Yeah,
but
y'all could have. So I'm asking y'all.
No. KOC did not run the ball.
KOC doesn't run the ball. We know that.
Yogi, put that comment up. That last comment up by Zoe.
Zoe, I don't think KOC ran the ball.
I did a lot like that. Hey, that was my shit. We make a commercial off that too, though. Let me ask y'all a question.
You actually can. You
nut. Hey, for real, I just want to ask y'all a question though. How many times did the Minnesota Vikings had a rusher running back in a season last year?
None, not at all.
Once.
One game.
Who had 100 yards?
The Bengals. Todd Chandler.
Todd Chandler.
Oh, the Bengals. The Bengals.
Hey, had one fucking game, and y'all telling me this shit is about to change.
It has to change. Zoe, the year before when they had Dalvin Cook, how many did Dalvin Cook have?
Dalvin Cook was different.
That's what we said.
That's why I'm saying cool. Aaron Jones
is different.
Yeah.
So can I ask y'all a question though?
I think the Vikings realized last year that Alexander Madison sucked ass.
I'm saying that though. But look, I gotta ask y'all one question though. I just want to have one question.
What I'm confused about is it's like when we say one thing, you're like, no, they've never shown it. So what do you want us to say? Because whatever we say, you're saying that it's the opposite.
No, y'all
Jaden Daniels, Yogi. Jaden Daniels,
y'all might have a good response. I just want to know this. We all knew Ty Chandler was a better running back than Alexander Madison. Why the fuck was he getting the ball?
Because what happened was they put that money towards Madison and they wanted to get their money's worth. They didn't get their money's worth.
And Madison Alexander Madison might have been a better pass blocker than Chandler. If Cam Akers doesn't get hurt, we're not even talking about this. Cam Akers was the running back the whole season, starting running back.
Yeah, they did, and they didn't bring Akers back either.
Yeah, ain't got no game tonight. Y'all gave me game tonight.
So, but I'm just saying, Cam Akers last year. If he didn't,
I'm being. See, y'all did give me game. Damn, I'm giving y'all credit. Now I'm being sarcastic. Y'all gave me. Gave me game.
I gave you Madden.
I'm not listening to D Wood. I'm not even falling for that shit. Y'all gave me game, man.
I bet you he plays as the Lions in Madden.
Yeah.
No, I play with the Bills and the Cowboys on Madden, whooping ass.
Oh, you're even worse. You put the Cowboys, dude. You ain't no Viking fan.
Dak ran on that motherfucker. He kind of fast.
It's a game.
It's a game, man.
It's
a simulation.
It's not a very good.
It's not a good
simulation.
We're talking about a game.
It's not a simulation either.
It's not a very good simulation. And you won a Super Bowl with Dak?
No, I said I play game when I play people online.
Oh. Because I was going to say you probably choking the Super Bowl with Dak.
I can win a Super Bowl. It ain't about the team. It's about who the fuck controlling them. I'm an animal on Madden. I'm a dog on Madden. Ask D Woods how I get down on Madden. Or ask AJ in the chat.
Man, are you one of those guys that runs 20? Are you one of those guys that runs 35 yards backwards with your quarterback and then he turns around and throws the ball at 90 yards in the air to complete a pass?
I do that too, though. I do that sometimes.
That Madden's trash. That right there is the reason why Madden is trash. And when you can win a tournament using a punter as a quarterback because he hands the ball off better as a left to the left as opposed to putting a real quarterback in there and Madden's trash, man.
I don't know about all that though. Kat.
I don't know about all that, Kat.
It sounds like you might be trash. I
don't know. Madden is not. My problem with Madden. My problem with Madden is that Madden calls itself a simulation football. It's not fucking simulation. It's far from being simulation.
It's who's similar. Me, when I was playing against, I think I ran for like 200 yards on Zoe
and lost.
It's okay. I told you I was gonna get 200 yards. That was my goal.
I said you're gonna get yours, but you're gonna lose.
How long are your quarters?
I think was it 7 minutes accelerated card.
How many points you put up?
Not that many. He ain't put that many up.
I did.
What's not that many?
About 17 points up.
That's not bad. It's not bad. You got a couple of fluke plays.
Fluke.
You won.
Man, no, my play fluke.
Hey, a broken
people
clock
who are
is
good
right
at Madden
to
aren't most. I'm not saying this is Zoe, but from watching like the Madden tournament, most of the people who are really good at Madden aren't good at football. They're good at.
They are good at football.
They're good at.
See, there's a shot right there, though, Ken.
No, I said. No, I just said I am not talking. Zoe, I just said I am not talking about you directly. I said I have watched tournaments, and these people who are very good at Madden aren't good at football. They're good at exploiting the flaws in the game,
the glitches.
The glitches.
Hey, Catch. I had a guy maybe like a year or two ago.
I'm not so.
I was playing.
I've never played.
I feel you though. Yeah, my little cousin do that. That's why I can't beat him. I don't do glitches though. He cheat. I don't cheat when I play football.
I remember I was playing a dude online, and he kept blitzing, but kept leaving the gaps open, so I kept running through it. I think I had like 300 yards. So he got pissed and was like, "Oh, you ain't gonna pass." I'm like, "Why would I pass if you can't stop the run?"
Yeah, that makes no sense.
And he quit.
You can't do that on me though, can you? Though D Wood.
I get 300 yards on you.
I used to have cats hit the reset button all the time. You be beating them, they just I ain't playing. Click.
As AJ.
You want to play again though?
AJ in the chat beat me 2 times, right? He beat me 2 times when I was drunk as fuck one night.
So you want to play me again? Because I guarantee you won't beat me twice.
D Will, I beat you.
I don't play.
D Will, I beat you.
I don't play Madden. So you guys are probably both. You guys probably both beat me.
I ain't played since the last time I played you, and I'll beat you
we can play tonight.
Whatever.
Can I make a bet for you guys?
No.
If Zoe wins, we have to listen to a whole week of history.
Man, so ain't nobody trying to hear shit from the 1970s.
That's what your problem is.
That's why the Vikings so bad now. In 1970, they did this, and it's still traveling with it. Ain't nobody trying to hear that.
Nah, see what they did in the 70s was actually go to the Super Bowl.
Yogi, let me see that mock you did, Yogi.
Hey, that's just not a Zoe thing. That's like a generational thing. It's like people that were born like in like the early 2000s. They
don't want to hear about history.
They think the world didn't exist before they were here.
Yeah.
Man, I was born in 88.
So if you don't know the reason why you need
88
to know history so that you don't
88.
repeat it. That's the main
84.
reason why you need to know about history.
I'm an 88 baby. I'm an 80s baby.
84. Not necessarily. Not
Yeah,
an
I might
80s
be a
baby.
90 baby though, for real.
Yeah, you a 90s baby.
You see
You're
it,
born in the
D-Wood?
80s.
Huh?
You're born in the 80s.
You see it?
Yeah, yeah.
Why
I
Jaden Daniels keep popping up on your draft, Yogi?
Because that's how they got them rated now.
Is this PFF?
Yeah. Hey, Yogi, try
PFF. Try that one I gave you
try the football one. What's it called? I forgot what.
the one I told you about last week.
Wait a minute, the one I did one. I forget which one it
I
was.
told you about last week.
All the quarterbacks
Yogi.
are hot now, but by draft day, somebody is going to be the Will Levis this year. Who's going to be the Will Levis this year? Somebody's going to drop.
I hate to say it. I was going to say Drake May.
Pro Football Network, Yogi.
That's the one.
Try that one. I like that one a lot.
Is that the one we did? I think that's the one we did last week.
Yep, that's the one we did last week.
Pro Football Network. I like that one.
Where you click on it, actually gives you information about the player and everything like that.
Hey, Yogi, let's do a mock with everybody real quick, Yogi.
It's funny. It's funny how PFF is stat driven, but they're fucking mock drive. They're mock.
Hell no, man. Y'all don't know shit about no mock draft.
Oh, okay, Zoe, whatever.
PFF mock draft site sucks. It's the worst one. All these other ones give you information of the players and everything like that. You don't even got to go to a different fucking screen to look at the information. You pull up a little thing, you click on it, it gives you information.
But look though,
PFF don't do that.
That's what I'm saying.
PFF is trash anyway.
The Vikings probably got to even move up in this draft for real.
Are you gonna make a trade right away, Yogi?
Apparently, you have to. Hold on.
They haven't updated it yet.
So I don't think they've updated it.
Hey, let me ask all y'all the question. So all y'all want to move up in this NFL draft?
Yeah, so we're gonna have to.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Okay. No,
they're gonna have to because the Giants, the Broncos, and the Raiders all need a quarterback.
And we have the most leverage out of all three of these.
Yeah, we do. But I just want to ask a question though. Like, do they all want to move up?
It's Washington, isn't it, Yogi?
Yeah, we need number
Washington
2,
down at the bottom.
Broncos is wanting McCarthy, and they would jump us, but they can't because they let it ride with Russell, and so they don't have any draft picks to jump us.
Hell no, Yogi. Take that 2 off.
We ain't got no 2.
Number 2 in the draft is Washington.
Oh yeah. Take that.
Number 2. And they rejected it?
Yeah, this one's kind of hard to do trades on.
Give them another number 1, Yogi.
Damn, 4 number 1s?
No. Yeah.
No, 4.
Give them the first next year.
I tried that.
And a third.
Give them a third.
Damn, we don't have no first, second, or third.
And for 2 years, do it. I don't care. Quarterback move the league. Damn.
And they still rejected it.
Come on, Magic. Come on, Magic Johnson.
They getting the quarterback. They don't want to trade.
Force it.
I can see Washington not wanting to trade.
I can see Washington actually doing that.
They want a quarterback. They're not about to trade down for number 2 to get their quarterback.
See,
of course, the Patriots accepted.
Well, the Patriots are probably one of the
God.
worst teams other than the Panthers. They have holes everywhere.
Man,
so who we going with, Yogi?
Caleb went to Drake May. They took Drake May.
Got drafted number 2.
Jaden Daniels.
Hold on. 466.
What?
4 and 6. Arizona was offering 4 and 66.
Accept that. Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, take that.
Yeah, they're not going to take a quarterback. They're not going to take a quarterback.
Nah, we good on that. Take Daniels.
Reject that one.
Take Daniels.
We got they pick. That was
we.
Question: Where did this one have Drake May?
Number
he
2.
went number 2.
Oh, okay.
It went. Damn.
He went number 2.
Williams and Drake May, and then Jaden Daniels.
It won't let me scroll.
they still drafting Yogi.
You gotta pause that bitch.
Pause the trade. Pause the draft, Yogi.
Shit.
They still drafted. Bo
Drake
Nick's
May
31.
went number 2 though.
Oh,
Raiders
Knicks went to the Raiders.
Brian Murphy went to the 49ers. Got a defense over there.
All right, so far, Caleb Williams went 1. Drake May, Marvin Harrison, Jaden Daniels. See, that would be the perfect fucking
That'd be a
situation.
perfect draft.
Joe Alt,
They trying to run the ball.
Dallas Turner to the Giants. Whoa. Malik Neighbors.
Ooh, they got that receiver from Washington.
But why would Chargers take an offensive
JJ
line?
McCarthy.
I can see this happening. JJ McCarthy to the Patriots right there.
I don't think the Broncos stay at 12 in this situation.
Yeah, but the Broncos don't have any draft picks to leverage.
You ain't lying. They got to.
No, they don't have. The Broncos don't have anything.
Yeah, they got to stay put.
Yeah, they ain't got no choice really.
That's why
Brock
they can't
Bowers.
jump us.
The great keep in mind they can always draft future picks.
Oh, Kool-Aid went to the Bengals.
To the Rams.
Oh, that's the round. Okay, damn. I like that.
Y'all talk about Aaron Donald retiring yet?
Yeah. Oh no, not on here.
Yeah, he hung it up. He hung it up today.
Hey, who did nah, man? Fuck it.
They still got Knicks. They still got Knicks going to the Raiders.
I don't want to hear their mouth, man. Who the Lions get?
I know you worried about him, huh?
Nate Wiggins.
D Will's a motherfucker, dog. Hey, the Eagles got
Zoe's going to be at the
edge
draft.
rusher?
Zoe's going to be at the draft. He's going to have all his Vikings garb on. He's going to be so upset that who the Vikings picked.
D
He's
Will's a
going
motherfucker.
to rip
though.
off his Viking stuff and have his Lion stuff.
I can't worry about the NFC North, bro.
I ain't worried about them bums, man. I'm worried about my
Yogi,
team.
what the Bears do at number 9?
Who the Packers and who the
They took
Bears
offensive
drafted?
tackle. Zoe,
The only
they
one
took
who the Lions drafted.
they took the Penn State tackle.
Fastanu?
9. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah,
The Packers ain't draft yet, did they?
yeah, they did.
they
The
did.
Packers picked.
Offensive
Tackle.
Oh,
Yeah, Bakhtiari's gone.
Yeah, they got
Bakhtiari
rid
is
of
gone.
Bakhtiari, yeah.
Yeah.
And they lost the other guy too, Bunyan.
Oh, Running got signed by somebody?
His name is Bunyan.
Bunyan.
Oh, we got
Yeah,
the
he got-
68
got-
and the 68.
So we
Sounds
got
like
two
he's got-
third-round picks.
Sounds like he's got a foot problem.
I'm taking that, Yogi. I would have took that.
Nah,
bitch.
I'm good. We good where we at.
Yeah, we're good. We're at.
Oh, Jenkins is there.
You get
Yep,
my boy.
I
Jenkins.
like Braden Fisk.
Yeah, get Jenkins.
I get Jenkins.
Man, get
Definitely
Jenkins,
take
man.
Over
Braden
Braden
Fisk?
Fisk?
I
You get
take
Michigan,
Jenkins.
man.
I
Yogi,
take
stop
Jenkins.
playing.
I take Jenkins.
Well, look
You
at
know
look,
you-
look at the
You know
Taylor
you getting
Tate.
dog from Michigan, man.
It don't matter. You can probably
Hey.
get both of them.
Take Michael Penix too. Take all quarterbacks till we get it.
You ain't bullshitting the way our luck is.
Put it this way: you got another draft coming up. Now you can take Fisk.
Yep. Take Fisk.
Reject
right
it.
there.
Ooh.
What
Double
about
Yogi
dip.
rejected.
What's the best corner?
Yogi rejected. Thank you.
Probably Tampa's up. Did Tampa get drafted
Actually,
yet?
that Giant trade wasn't bad. He
Man,
was down
fuck
twice.
that, Yogi, man. Get a center.
Not right now.
Best
Not
center
right
was-
now.
We
best
in the
centers was
second
on.
round. We good.
Is
We-
Fisk
this is
there?
second round?
Yeah, second round.
No, we're in the third.
The best center was already. The best centers have been taken. I saw it in the draft.
Damn.
All right, so go back to the D line.
Are the Eagles drafting a center since they don't have
There
a
he
center
is.
anymore?
Braden Fisk, take him.
Back to back D tackles. Man, I like that.
I would have took a center.
So
I
with
ain't gonna lie to
this,
y'all.
that means that the starting defensive lineman, the starting
It's all
defensive
rookies.
line
It's going to be rookies, except for Tillery.
right.
Unless
Harrison
Roy can
Phillips.
step up.
I think Roy will step up.
Yeah, I think Roy will be fine.
Wait. Let me see that number 85, Yogi. Pick number 85 for Catch. There you go. There your boy Catch right there.
Spencer Rattler.
I don't think Cleveland's going to take him now with the quarterbacks they signed, but I don't know.
Yeah, who else did they get?
They got Jameis.
Yeah,
that's right.
James Winston, yeah.
Yeah, Rattler's a good pickup.
See, I like the way this one does the trades because they give you.
Check out centers, Yogi. I bet the Wisconsin center is still there. He's still there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you said
it's either him or Bo Limmer. $6'4", 303. What's Limmer look like?
I think the Wisconsin guy's bigger.
We need a big
center.
Oh
shit!
You took Limmer?
Yeah.
Dang.
You're
fired.
I meant to take the notes.
You're fired.
Thank God.
Come on down, you're a Minnesota Viking.
On accident.
It's going to look like the movie Frankenstein for Zoe, the GM's office. We're going to tar and feather him with pitchforks. What about corner? We haven't taken a corner, right?
Take him right there, Yogi. Take Jerry Rice's son.
That's what I said.
Take Jerry Rice's son.
Yep, right before the 49ers were able to pick him.
I still think Boise is going to sign some players. Why isn't Xavier Howard signed? Does he want too much money?
He might be waiting till the first.
I think he's old and he's broken.
Hell no.
And he's got all those sex scandals.
What, like April 1st?
No, June 1st.
What's up with my boy Dalton Reisner begging on social media for a contract?
Because sometimes the whatchamacallit goes up because there's
and that's kind of a turnoff too, I think.
That raise the cap.
You don't negotiate a contract through Twitter. I don't know. I don't like that.
Me neither.
So
I never liked it.
So he wants the NFL money. Shit, I ain't mad at him.
He already had the NFL money, but he can't stay on nobody's roster. I wonder why.
More. Shit, he wants some more.
I don't like Reisner at all. You know it, so I don't like him.
Yeah, they don't.
Go look at linebackers.
Online. Keep your business private.
Zoe's not even consulting with us. He's just doing it.
Yeah, what are you doing there, Yogi? You're not even listening. Okay, go back to linebackers.
Aaron Casey from Indiana.
What about Spates?
He's 6'1". 231, 4.36 RAS. No, thank you.
Check out Spates. LSU.
6'1", 235. Logged over 300 tackles in his career before boom across the entire span, and he's one of the 2024 NFL draft's biggest sleepers.
Yep.
Well, a guy who can tackle can tackle.
Take him.
Yeah.
It don't matter what level of football you are.
Yeah.
It's this guy, all he does is tackle. His ceiling's not that high. I'd rather have a guy who can tackle than a guy who has high talent who can't tackle.
We don't have a center, do we?
No, I got one.
No, he got one. Remember, he took.
The mistake pick.
Should we get a guard?
Yeah, take a look at the guards.
Eichenberg.
Let's see. Guard.
Zinner. You know what? Take Zinner. What the hell?
Yeah, he's still there.
Yeah, take Zinner.
He's
I thought he was going back to college.
When we were doing mock drafts earlier, he was way up higher than what he is now. Oh, he's going back?
Is he going back to school?
That's what Wood said.
No, if he's in the draft, if he's declared for the draft, he's not.
Let's see here. Yeah, after this mock, I have to go to bed. I have to wake up to go vote on the union contract in the morning.
Going back to what.
But you guys can still stay on.
See yeah, I can run it after you.
I'll probably hit the road myself.
Yeah, I can run it after you leave if people stay on. Here's the thing though. Whether we're having discussion, and you know what we're not having discussion about? Cousins. We're having discussions about what are the Vikings going to do, and that is so
and refreshing. Kirk Cousins is not the main subject,
right? And hopefully we can get a quarterback that we can all rally around, like Teddy Bridgewater, who everybody liked, and is no longer. He was the most divisive person the Vikings have had, probably since Moss or Adrian Peterson.
Not even he was more he was probably the most polarizing, like I said, polarizing Viking in history.
I am excited for this offseason. Probably since 2017 when they signed Cousins.
I'll tell you what, real quick. If we get Jaden Daniels, Chris Jenkins, Braden Feast, I wouldn't be too mad.
I won't be mad at all.
I won't be mad at all. It's a new era. It's a new era, and now you have to you got to give Kwesi and KLC some slack to see what they do with what they.
It would be what Bullard.
I'm out, y'all. Y'all have a good night.
I'm out too, guys.
I'm out too, y'all.
Yeah, you know we're in this bitch, yo.
Take a good one, man.
We all out. Oh,
take care, Catch. Take care, Yogi. Take care, Zoe. Take care, D Woods.
You too.
Take care, Sarah.
Zoe, are you going live tomorrow?
Hell no. You are?
No, I was asking if anybody else is doing anything.
Oh, hell no.
Okay. Yeah. Like I said, I apologize for being late. This new medications kicked my ass, so I apologize for that.
Oh, you straight there.
So, all right. Well, appreciate everybody for joining. Appreciate Yogi for you taking over. Thank you everybody for joining, like you guys always do. We really appreciate it. We're trying to grow this whole network. Everybody's trying to grow this network. All of us. We all have our own channels. We really appreciate it. This is off season. You don't have to be here, but you guys still show up. So we really do appreciate it.
Skol Vikings.
Never stop, forget it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
No, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love.